Okay, ladies and gentlemen, for the first time in 4 months, since August 6th, I'm going to do one of these again. I don't know why I agreed to this, but I can't back out on my promise. I gotta fulfill the agreement. This is Tulung podcast number 46. Read the title. Yeah, I've talked to these people before. Here we go. And we're live. All right, Joel. Why am I
What color
here?
should I use?
What color should you use? Oh, right. Start out with white, and then as we get deeper into the conversation, we could do pink. What does pink look like?
Hold up. Because I don't have my controller. I'm using like the. Kind of weird. Even there's like no pink.
There's no pink. Do you have an RGB scale?
No, it's like a here. It's like a button. Oh yeah, I have my. Oh, that's my dirty laundry. Oh, that's embarrassing.
Yeah, don't worry
Oh,
about
that's my floor. Oh.
I was about to say that's not embarrassing, but the other
Right,
stuff
my
I
floor
don't
is
know.
very sweet. I have the Hanna Onigiri. Here to snack.
Oh yeah, maybe we can plug that in.
Usually this is kind of my bedtime.
Okay.
I do have work in the morning tomorrow.
Okay.
Whatever.
True that.
We ball. We do it for the.
Screw it,
for the
man.
pod.
It's winter break. Finals are over for the fall 2023 semester. All I've been doing was watching YouTube, playing video games, and writing bars. That's about it.
Been relaxing.
Yeah, what have you done?
Yeah,
I know
I'm
you like
just
to try new
chilling.
things. I feel like you've tried a new thing in the past
I
week.
have the past week.
Yeah.
What have I tried new? No, in the past week, but the past month I started like a lot of new things,
Yeah?
like journaling,
Journaling.
like journaling.
See, I'm gonna use sticky notes during these now because I use these during my pomodoros when I have an idea, and if I don't write it down, I'm gonna forget it. But I don't want to let go of the idea. But okay, let's write down journaling. This is all a work in progress. Journaling.
New camera angle I have to use. I really want to show off my bookshelf. That's the reason why I bought it. Just for the background. Look. It's over here.
Can you describe what's on your shelf?
Yeah, so I have my K-pop albums here, my video games up there. On the very top shelf, I just have random stuff like my high school diploma, G Fuel, trophies, and my hat.
Okay.
Down here is just camera stuff, and then down here is miscellaneous.
Okay. Okay. I see the big PS5 box in the back of Lollapalooza hoodie too.
Yeah. The new jeans one. I'm wearing my Twice hoodie right now.
Okay.
Comfy.
You're a K-pop fan.
Yeah.
Big K-pop fan. Okay, let's go with the generic question. Why do you journal?
Okay. So inspiration, right? I saw this random YouTube video while I was about to go to sleep,
Yeah.
and then I was like, you know what? I'm gonna order some. So I ordered a journal, like 2 journals online on Amazon, and then it came in. So I decided to journal. This is the journal here.
Okay. And you
It's
put
small.
one of those.
I put it in my fanny pack, and I just kind of like carry it with me all like around.
Okay.
Then I wrote down the goals. On
Goals.
The first page. Goals of the journal. Goals of the journal.
Okay.
Like
Goals.
the reason
of the
why
journal.
I have the journal.
Okay.
So I wrote down. This is on November 22nd. I guess when it arrived. And the goals of the journal is to write down thoughts, write lists of things, reminders, and set in ideas and motivation.
Sudden ideas and motivation. Okay.
Yeah. So basically, like I just have a bunch of like thoughts. But if I I have a thought, I want to write it down. I write it down because I have more clarity on it. Other stuff I do on it is just like lists. So I actually have a whole list. I have a whole list of books I want to get or
Okay.
books I have or I want to read.
Okay.
Like that. also have ideas. Like one day, Dafa, he mentioned on Discord that he wants to start a book club,
Yeah.
and so I wrote it down, and I've never forgotten it. So that's cool. You know what I mean? 'Cause,
Okay.
down.
Book clubs.
And yeah, my most recent um entry was when I finished Atomic Habits. I just wrote down. I just finished it, and then I like what I learned from it, and then some key takeaways. That's what I
Okay.
learned. Yeah, that's what I got. But yeah,
And
I have actually. I'm actually on page 25 of my journal. So I've been actually like consistently writing down every so often, which is nice.
yeah. Okay. Now, because I am so attracted to the whole Atomic Habits idea, even though I haven't read the book myself, what are your key takeaways from that book?
I'd say the one thing that really improved my life is the idea of the 1%,
Yeah.
being 1% better every day. So yeah, that's my key takeaway. That was the thing I wrote down. The first thing I wrote down.
Mm.
But like the other stuff, like how to make a good habit, is to make it. Well, let's see if I can remember it from the top of my head. So it's make it attractive, make it obvious, make it easy, and make it satisfying.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Sounds about
Yeah.
right. Yeah.
Well, those are my. Yeah, that's what I wrote down.
Yeah.
But now I'm on to Think and Grow Rich. Think and Grow Rich. Think and Grow Rich. That's my next book.
Okay.
And the reason why I got that book was because if you know Steven from Mercier Steven, I actually met him on campus once, and I know he's like he's like big in that like self improvement kind of aspect.
Okay.
And so I asked him, I was like, "Yo, what do you recommend for books?" He told me Think and Grow Rich and 40 Laws of Power.
48 Laws of Power. Okay.
Yeah. I mean, like I read a little bit. It seems like it's kind of like more towards like bosses, but he told me like just to find the laws that apply to you.
Yep.
So yeah, I haven't read it yet though. Might borrow it from like Rio or something.
Yep.
Yeah. I'm on that book grind. I wrote down some goals for 2024.
Yeah, your New Year's resolutions,
Yeah, let's see if I
as
can find it.
we like to call them. That's cool. 48 Laws of Power. I've also taken some stuff from 48 Laws of Power too.
Where is it?
But
The thing about journaling is since I just write it down like the next page, like I don't have it like organized, so I gotta like go through
okay.
like because like usually like let's say like an argument for journaling is like, oh, why don't you just write it down in your notes app? But like I remember seeing like a video where it's like, yeah, if you like write down on your like if you write down on your phone, like you're obviously gonna forget it because like you have so much other stuff on your phone. So like having a journal, like it makes it so it's like more cemented
True.
in your mind. If that makes sense. Because like
True.
you have like social media, you have YouTube, you have like all the other stuff, like all the other crap on your phone.
Yeah.
Like even yeah, you have it on your notes, but like you're just gonna forget it, and you're probably gonna look at it once you go back to your notes app. So that's why it's like better to write it down and like I don't know, just like I guess like there's a study where it's I don't even know if it's a real study, but if it's like yeah, if you write it down, then you're probably more likely to remember it more.
True.
Yeah. So my goal for 2024 is to read 10 books.
10
Read and
books.
finish 10 books. Yeah.
Okay.
I think it's doable. If I read consistently, let's say like 15 minutes a day for every single day, I can reach even like 20 books. But 10 books just for now. Yeah.
Okay.
And that I feel like I'm gonna exclude audiobooks, I think.
Really?
Because I don't know. I just want like the physical. I want to read physically. Or maybe ebooks is fine. But right now I'm just thinking like physical. Yeah, that's one of my goals.
Oh, did you get a haircut?
Me?
Yeah.
I've been having a haircut, yeah. For like a week.
Oh. It's clean.
Thank you. I just had to clean it up. I got it like before the Martyri event.
I'm getting a haircut.
Hmm.
Glad. You are
Not a
taking
Higgies.
care.
Yo, Higgies hooked me up, bro. I got so my haircut technically is slick back, but I just didn't put my clay on. But she gave me this free clay because like apparently this company sent a bunch to her, and she didn't really use it that much, and so she gave me a free tub of it.
She never gave me clay. Huh.
You hooked me up, bro.
Really?
Come on,
Anyway,
it's because I'm a loyal customer.
Dude, I'm a loyal too. She don't give me nothing.
All right, Enrico.
Why clay versus gel? What's the difference?
I don't know. It's clay. Clay is like more clayer. Gel is more jellier, if that makes sense.
Okay.
Wait, is it?
Yeah,
I wrote
Enrico,
stuff
everyone's here
down.
now.
Everyone's
Let's go to
here.
the main topic, bro. I'm
Okay.
excited.
Well, first, because I have already asked how you guys are, or how you are, Joel. How are the other two doing?
I'm
I'm
doing.
slumped.
You're
I did
slumped?
onigiri. I did onigiri all day and now I'm tired.
About to eat
Okay.
it right now.
Well, I appreciate you making time for this candid conversation. I'm so.
Hold on, we're back.
Oh, dude. I just wrote down a bunch of stuff for Joel. Oh, he's gonna make his bed.
Do the traits have to be physical? Forgot.
Do the what?
The traits.
The traits? They could be. No, they don't have to be physical. Just outline everything within. Actually, describe as much as you want. Just describe as much as you want, and then I'll come out and write them on flippin' sticky. Is this visible?
Okay, so what's happening? Sorry, I missed it.
Sam asked a question about do the traits have to be physical or not? Because you guys are here to guess.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah.
What? That was the whole point. Wasn't it?
Yeah. So
Should
that
eat first.
say what?
Shall I eat the tuna first?
Oh. Is it a triple pack? Do you get 3 different
Yeah.
flavors?
Yeah.
I got 8.
You got 8.
I chowed down 3 recently. Just like, yeah, so far.
Enrico, is this public?
It is public, yes.
Can you make it private so I can say crazy
Oh.
things?
How crazy?
I'm just kidding.
I can make it private if you want.
We could do Enrico After Dark. After Dark podcast.
Like PC Master Race crazy.
Okay.
Like, what do you mean by that? Like,
Uh,
I don't know what that means.
how
So even
spicy
up
you
to
want
me.
this to be, bro?
But if you want me to make this private, I have
okay.
the controls to
It's
make it private.
No, it's good.
Okay. By all means. Okay. So sounds like Sam has a list already made up.
Oh, I haven't made my list yet.
Okay.
Like, how many?
I'm
How
doing
many?
it right.
What's it called?
I'm gonna do.
How many traits do I need?
I don't know. Just guess. Just guess a bunch of stuff.
I'll type it in chat. Oh wait, actually, no.
I'll
Let me
type
eat
them in
first.
chat. Okay, please eat.
I'm gonna eat first.
Yeah, finals is over. I need to learn how to ask questions again and how to make a conversation flow because it's been nothing but math this whole semester. I don't get
Are you
to
done?
with what?
Classes?
Yeah, it's
That's good.
over. Ended on Monday technically. I don't have anything else to do after Monday. So,
I'm ending it on, I guess technically Thursday or Friday.
Friday. Okay. You got it easy. No, I'm just kidding.
I'm just finished Friday.
What's that?
I also
First bite,
finished.
chat.
Damn, eat it raw. No sauce.
I did have sauce.
Oh, I didn't see.
Joel, I have a question for you.
Ask away.
Do you have a calendar in your room?
No.
Have you thought about getting one?
Thought about getting like a weekly planner.
A weekly planner. Okay.
It's on my Christmas wish list.
Okay. Weekly planner. Weekly planner. Okay. I'm looking at my thing. My mind is blanking right now. I've already asked that clay versus gel question. That whole forgetfulness with journaling. Maybe I should say I basically do the same thing, but I do mine digitally. But my journaling is a form of writing bars. So that's how I feel. It's project season, new project coming soon. 48 laws of power. Yeah.
It's like, what do you
digital journaling is actually not bad. It's just like it only works for some people.
Yeah. I understand.
Well, do you think you're gonna get over journaling one day? As in, like, you'll just don't feel like
Me?
doing it anymore. Yeah.
Probably, yeah.
And just remember it. Just keep it. Just keep all your thoughts in your brain.
One day I'm gonna find my journal again. Like when I'm like 30, I'm gonna read through it.
You are slumped. It looks like you're in the dreamscape right now.
Look at what my brother got from.
Oh wow, that's a vibe. Mood lights, LED lights. You love to see it. Man, your brother got you a ceiling fan? Wow. What a generous guy to get you a ceiling fan. What is that? Bless you.
Is that a dog?
Thanks, man.
Oh, he got you a dog? That's cool. You have a UAC shirt. Whoa. You wearing your UAC shirt too, Sam?
Oh my gosh, I saw what's his
Wearing a
name?
lot.
The flip.
B2. I saw Matt Hongs.
Yeah. What a guy.
Hmm.
Shout out V2.
Yeah.
Just chill with.
He's
Yeah,
a
he
goat.
was. Of course he was.
I don't know. I just saw him. I was like, oh shoot.
He's something, bro.
Okay, whatever you say, man.
He's a something. For sure.
Feel good gonna perform at East Meets West for next year.
Say what?
What?
Feel good gonna perform.
They probably will. I probably won't be in it though.
Who's the
Why?
new Tokyo Drift?
I don't know. Ask them.
Is it like a new?
Is he like a subunit?
I don't know. Word will probably go around of the new members, but
Yeah,
I
It's gonna be like
don't want to be part
it's
of
gonna
it.
be like the Young Avengers.
You say what?
It's gonna be like the Young Avengers.
Yeah?
New brand.
Yeah, I don't want to be a yeah, no more dancing for me. I don't really, dancing is not a passion of mine. And I also got hurt subsequently after doing a few practices.
Because you wore.
Yeah,
We're
but I
packing
just couldn't be bothered, man.
pants.
I know that my attire was probably part of the problem, but
He didn't even like stretch anything ever.
yeah.
Do it. I'm like,
Well, maybe, but I just don't enjoy it. Just that's the bottom line. I just don't enjoy it anymore. Genuinely, I don't enjoy it anymore. So many, it's a lot of it's physically taxing. There's a lot of overlapping schedules too. So, yeah, not my favorite anymore.
I can't hear you. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, that's where we're at in terms of using my legs.
what is your favorite? Is it rapping?
These days, yeah, that's the art form I choose. You know, I write just about every day.
Or the jacket.
I listen to hip
I
hop
don't know, rap like
No, I don't know. I
every
can't
day.
hear
chemistry or something.
Huh?
You can do that. You can rap bars about chemistry.
you.
Rapping bars about chemistry, I could do that. You know, I haven't these days I yearn to do another project where I can, or another academic or professional project where I can just spit straight up, right? Spit bars. I haven't done that since high school, and it was fun. But I won't force anybody to, you know, do that. Yeah, I like rapping. Rapping is fun.
So you have 5 qualities. Did you write that for ago?
I mean, I haven't written down anything. You can just tell me what you think. Maybe the 3 of you. I don't know. Are the 3 of you collectively gonna share a hive mind? And
Wait, is this gonna be like the current one or just like a general like type?
the general.
Huh?
General type. Okay. Do you guys all have your?
I mean,
Yeah,
if you
what's
guys
that?
collectively have one,
Oh yeah.
I haven't written down anything right now. I'm just kind of vibing.
okay.
I have a couple books in mind.
I just looked up stuff that I can say. That probably makes sense.
Okay. You looked up stuff you couldn't say.
I haven't done my homework, bro. Hi, babe.
It's okay.
Okay, so Sam, then you go first.
I'm going.
I guess right now.
Have mercy.
Okay.
Yeah, sure. Why not?
Wait, I have to like find me out because I'm not even sure to be honest. These are all like generic.
Generic? Well, I'm here to either confirm or deny, so I'll write down the trait, I guess. I hope this is bright enough to show.
Number 1,
Number 1,
adventurous.
adventurous.
That's like the most random one.
So that's a
I'll think
mental. Okay, that's a mental trait.
Hey, but if I did like loyal, honest, like that's like everyone. I can't. I have to think one that's like.
Okay, I'm gonna be honest. All I put in my mind
Wait, fine. How about
were
that
physical
one
traits.
back? How about like
I don't know if I can help. Probably not.
like
Musically
between
inclined.
extroverted and introverted?
Sorry.
Did you say something?
No, go ahead.
No, go ahead, Sam.
Go ahead.
No, because
He already went.
he was.
Yeah, I already went. I said adventurous.
Yeah, but what was the second one you said though? Damn.
Like in between,
Introvert and extrovert.
Yeah.
like an ambivert. I think that's what it's called.
I don't think I'm gonna be
I feel like that's something you do.
I think Enrico, is inclined to extroverts.
Me.
Me too. Yeah.
I'd say.
Okay. So here, let me right at the top.
Oh, actually, no, you're right. Maybe an extrovert.
Introvert versus
I don't know.
extrovert. So that's the topic of this sticky note at the top. I really hope this would focus better. Okay, so which one do I prefer? Let's see. Okay, what if because I'm a flippin' numbers guy, I'm gonna do an X and Y. So X axis is introvert, Y axis is extrovert, like this. So that's what it looks like. Let's say, oh, this is, I want to answer this as thoughtfully as possible.
I thought our waitress at Vito was bad.
So if it's complete,
No, Timmy was fiending for a little bit though.
okay.
A little bit.
I'm gonna go.
I feel like if he wasn't with us, his riz
Right
would be
there.
crazy.
So you would
we were
more
Justin-
introverted.
You can't really read it.
Justin was laughing.
This
so loud.
axis says introvert. This axis says extrovert. And this is the area. That's the golden area, right? And then if I had to, that's the best possible scenario, right? And then what?
Can you like stream instead like something like your own like graph? Because I can barely see.
You want me to do Microsoft Paint? Say less.
Yeah, so
I
like
think-
Microsoft Paint.
I'll do
Are
Microsoft
you
Paint.
saying that you would do more like a 70-30? More
70-30.
introverted,
Actually,
extroverted. I feel like in graph form you can't really do that in graph form.
Okay.
That kind of graph. I
You
think you should like just
So-
do like a scale.
Topic.
Like a line.
A line. Okay.
Pick where your ratio is.
So 10. So here is extrovert, and here is introvert. Okay.
Like, you
So-
don't need a number. It's just put the line somewhere.
Yeah. So if I were based on this metric, based on this scale, I would say, where's my cursor? Let's go, and then there's a third class called ambivert, but it's who knows what that means.
isn't that just in the middle, right?
Yeah. So let's go with. Okay, I'll do 3 degrees, right? So the best possible area is probably here. And then if I had to do a second circle,
What's the second circle represent?
just the second degree of acceptance. Let's go
Oh, wait.
here,
If I'm reading
maybe?
this right, you would prefer more
that's what I'm saying,
extroverted
that's-
person than introverted?
Sure.
I think he's ambiverted, leaning extroverted.
Yeah.
It's like it's a
Neutral-
60-40.
It's like neutral leaning extroverted.
Like
yeah.
you,
So
you like
then-
60%. You know what I mean? Like
Think of these like error bars.
oh no, not the Q1, Q3. IQR. Oh my gosh.
Gotta get the what's it called?
The
Shit,
interquartile
it's
range.
You want interquartile range, bro. Gotta get the
Or
25
I can't
percentile.
quantify this.
What's
so
the
you're
standard
leaning,
deviation?
you're leaning more so like a 60, 60-40. 60% extrovert, 40% introverted.
Okay, this is
Rico.
subject to change. Maybe
Uh,
I don't even know myself that well, but this is subject to change.
T distribution. Enrico?
Wait,
Or is it-
Enrico. Quick question.
Yeah,
What is your MBTI?
I don't know what that is.
What is that?
I'm a INFP.
I have no idea what that means.
Oh, the
You-
16
Is
personalities.
it fine if you actually take the quiz right now?
Yeah, I can take the quiz right now.
Okay, so go to 16personalities.com. I think that's what it's called.
Dude, I just took that like 2 weeks ago.
What did you get, Sam?
I'm a logistician. I don't know where that one is.
Then which one is that one? Let's just.
Wait, what's it? Let me check my email.
I'm an INFP. I took it like a lot of times, and I got.
Okay, 16 personalities. This
Yeah,
one?
take the test. Yeah.
Okay.
You can stop streaming if you like uncomfortable with sharing like.
Oh, no,
picked.
absolutely not. This is why we're here.
Sure? Okay.
Yo, almost 1 billion tests taken? My
wait,
gosh.
Can you
Have you never seen this before?
deafen yourself? Because I don't want our opinions
Yeah.
to like affect what you choose.
Oh, shoot. I wish I could server deafen. That way you guys can hear me. But,
Oh, that's true.
Or we'll just mute. We'll just mute.
you know what? Whatever. I will stay open. Hopefully, I'm not swayed towards a certain direction. You just
How about
react.
you just take off your headset, take off your thing so you can't hear us.
Okay.
And also,
Oh, that is true.
I also don't want our reactions to affect what you do too.
Okay.
So try to like close out of Discord, not close. You know what I mean? Like minimize it.
Ooh. Well, I mean, I'm broadcasting this screen.
Oh,
But, you know what? Whatever. I'll take these off.
yeah.
And I'll mute my system volume. And
Okay.
we'll see where I go from there. Alright, so I'm taking these off. And I'm turning my system volume all the way to 0. Okay. Let's see what's going on here.
Alright. Any guesses?
I have
Sam?
taken this before, I just forgot what I got.
Any
It must have
guesses,
been
Sam?
years ago. Probably. So, okay, here we go.
You have any guesses, Sam?
Mm,
He can't hear us, but we want
how
the
often is
viewers to hear.
regularly?
Hear your guess.
I don't know how
I'd
often
say
regularly is.
He's an
But for all intents and purposes,
INFP. Sorry, no. N is I forgot. N is like intuitive, right?
Eh.
S is like
Exploring various
sensing?
random
I
topics of
forgot.
your interest. Yep.
Probably like
Usually
ISTJ or
make you
something.
feel like you want to cry
crap
too.
like that.
Yep.
Or like
You have to make
I.
a backup plan for a backup
Oh, I
plan.
got I. Meaning?
I'm
Usually
also
stay calm
ISTJ,
even
though.
under a lot of pressure.
Okay,
Yeah,
I think
Rico.
he's a I
At social
N.
events, you rarely try to introduce yourself to new
INTJ.
people, mostly talk to the ones you
INTJ.
already know.
Calling it right now.
What's X and N?
Intuition.
Yeah.
Concentrating mostly on perceiving patterns and interrelationships.
And then
Prefer
T
to
is
completely
turbulent.
finish one project before
T is
starting
thinking.
another.
Thinking and
Thinking.
concluding according to logical analysis
You're
with a
very
focus on
sentimental.
maturity and detachment.
Yeah.
And then J is
You
judging.
actually use yep.
Inclining towards
Even a small
decisiveness
mistake
and
can
disclosure
yes.
resulted in dealing with the outer
Feel
world.
comfortable just walking up to someone you find interesting.
So INTJ.
Eh. You're not too interested in discussing various interpretations and analyses of creative works.
Dude.
I disagree. I'm interested. You are more inclined
Thank
to
you,
follow your
Em.
head than your heart. Agree. You usually prefer
Definitely
what you like
INTJ,
doing.
bro. Calling around now. Yo, chat.
No,
Say
I
your predictions, chat,
You
in the
rarely
chat.
worry about whether you make a good impression on
INTJ,
people
bro.
you meet. No.
INTP.
You enjoy participating in group activities.
INTJ, chat.
Actually.
I think it's INTP.
Yo, $50. Okay, no.
Yeah. You like
$50
books and
paid.
movies that you make
I
you
ain't
come
betting
up
on
with
this,
your
bro.
own
Yo, INTJ,
interpretation
bro.
of the ending. Your happiness comes more from helping others accomplish things than your own accomplishments. Just a little bit, yeah.
Good, Rico.
You're interested in so
Really
many
good
things that
guy.
you find it difficult
Like
to
a guy.
choose what to try next.
I think I chose this a grade 3.
Any girls watching this
Sometimes.
stream?
You're
This is
prone
your
to
man
worrying
right
that
here,
things will
bro.
take a turn for the
Enrico.
worse. Yes. You avoid leadership roles in group settings. Not often. You're definitely not an artistic type of person. You think the world would be a better place if people relied more on rationality and less on feelings. You prefer to
I
do
said true on
chores
that
before
one.
allowing yourself to relax. Generally agree, but that doesn't happen all the time.
Well, I forgot to mention, like, you should probably, like, not be in the
You
middle.
enjoy watching people argue. No, not really. You tend to
Like,
avoid
try to, like,
drawing attention to
towards the
yourself. If it
thing.
happens,
If you
it
really
happens.
can't, just do the middle then.
Your mood can change very quickly.
That means, like, you
I
can
don't
try
think
to
so.
really get your thing.
You lose patience with people who are
So
not
does
as
the middle just
efficient
mean
as you.
not-
Sometimes.
That means, like, you're in the middle, but I don't know if it really affects the score. I forgot, actually.
Yeah, I don't want to make it visible.
But
You
I
often
remember I
end up
took it
doing
twice,
things
and I
at the
tried,
last
like,
possible
the first
moment.
time I did a bunch of middle ones, but then
Sometimes it
the
happens.
next
but I'm
time I
gonna go
did it, I
neutral on
tried,
that.
like, actually, like,
You've
swaying
always
to a
been
side.
fascinated by the question
still
of
got
what if
INFP.
anything happens after death.
Is that more
A little
accurate?
bit. Not crazy
I
about
think,
it though.
hopefully it is. I'm assuming
You
it's
usually
more
prefer to be
accurate.
around others rather than on
Giving,
your
like,
own.
a-
Sometimes,
If you
yes.
read it, it makes more
Actual
sense.
answers.
You become bored or lose interest when the discussion gets highly theoretical.
Yeah, I disagree.
Sometimes, but not really.
Ah.
You find it easy to empathize.
But
with
sometimes
the
then you have to
person's
disagree,
experiences
no?
Are very different from yours. No, not really. You usually postpone finalizing decisions
INTJ chat.
for as long as possible. I don't think so. You rarely second guess the choices that you have made. That is not true. After a long and exhausting week, a lively social event is just what you need. Yeah, sure. You enjoy going to art museums. I haven't been to one in a while, but I don't mind it. Go here. You often have a hard time understanding people's feelings. I don't think so. You like to have a to-do list for each day.
Dang.
You rarely feel insecure.
Oh, dang. Getting deep. He's thinking.
That's up straight.
I'm gonna go neutral on that.
I'm insecure.
You avoid making phone calls. I can do emails.
This is why I told him, like, he doesn't have a
but
stream.
in the general sense of
Mhm.
communication, disagree.
Well,
Sometimes like if you
You
stream
often
in front
spend
of
a lot of
friends, like
time
your
trying to
decisions
understand
might
views that are very different from your own.
like
Yeah.
people seeing you take this test might affect like what you say. You know what I
In
mean?
your social circle, you are often the one who contacts your friends and initiates activities. Disagree. If your plans are interrupted, your top priority is to get back on track as soon as possible. Yep. You're still bothered by mistakes that you made a long time ago.
at B-dubs.
Yeah, sometimes. You rarely contemplate the reasons for human existence or meaning of life.
Didn't think it was gonna make it in, but it made it in.
Eh?
Dang, that's a pretty heavy agree.
Your emotions control you more than you control them.
But then he drank it. But he was like, I'm no. Good thing I was finished with that. But he was like, actually it wasn't. But I felt kind of bad. But he drank from it at the end.
So basically, do I make more emotional or rational decisions?
Mm.
I'm gonna put a neutral on there. I think it cancels out here. You take great care not to make people look bad, even when it is completely their fault. Slightly agree. Not great care. You could change that. Your personal work style is closer to spontaneous No. When someone
Dang.
thinks highly of you, you wonder how long it will take them to feel disappointed in you. I don't think I haven't pondered that idea. You would love a job that requires you to work alone most of the time. No. You believe that pondering abstract philosophical questions is a waste of time. No. You feel more drawn to places with busy, bustling atmospheres than quiet, nah. You know at first glance how someone is feeling? No, not really. You often feel overwhelmed.
There's definitely not
Cancels
sensing,
out.
yeah.
You complete
and-
things methodically without skipping
INTJ,
over any
bro.
steps. I do read over and over again. Let's go. Yeah. You're very intrigued
what
by
do you-
things labeled as controversial. Not
INTJ,
very intrigued, I'll
INTJ,
give a slight
INTJ.
agree to that. You would pass along a good opportunity if you thought someone else needed it more. Slightly agree. You struggle with deadlines. I'll give a slight disagree because I make most of them. I meet most of them. You feel confident that things will work out for you. Yeah. Your gender optional. Male. Other.
INTJ.
If I press
INTJ.
other. Just kidding. Your gender optional. Okay. Looks like that is a complete personality
INTJ,
test. Let's see
INTJ.
our results.
INTJ. INTJ.
INTP.
Okay.
Oh, INFJ? Oh my gosh, bro. Dang. I got what? I got the F wrong. I said INTJ, right?
I don't know.
INTJ. So you're more
Wait, go ahead. Next.
Yeah, go
It
go
gives you,
next. Go
like,
next.
Okay, advocates are quiet visionaries often serving as inspiring and tireless idealists.
Wait, can you hear us now?
Yep.
Dang, 51. You're the borderline of introvert and extroverted. Dang.
Interesting.
I'm also the same too. I think I got like 53 introverted. Like yeah, 53 introverted. So you're basically ambivert.
I suppose. All right. Intuitive.
More intuitive.
Interesting. They value originality and focus on hitting meanings and distant possibilities.
I can see that.
Okay.
I'm surprised he's 54 though. I thought it was gonna be more.
Feeling.
Dang,
Interesting.
I got this one wrong. I thought you were a thinking guy. That's
I
why
thought I was a thinking guy too.
Yeah, my thing was INTJ. Like, that's why my prediction for you.
Feeling individuals value emotional expression and sensitivity. They place a lot of importance on empathy, social harmony, and cooperation. Okay. Judging
Dang.
instead of prospecting.
24.
Decisive, thorough, and highly organized. They value clarity, predictability, and closure, preferring structure and planning to spontaneity.
That's 74 is actually a lot.
Decisive, thorough, and highly organized. They value clarity.
Wait, what's the difference between
I don't even know,
what's
dude.
the difference between prospecting and judging? So like, what would be prospecting?
I don't even know. What if I click the other one? Really?
Inclining more towards the flexibility and spontaneity resulted in dealing with the other world. So it's basically like the opposite, where it's like you embrace the spontaneity
unpredictable.
and like the flexibility of stuff.
I see.
Okay. Yeah, whatever this means. Turbulent
T.
versus
Turbulent,
assertive. Turbulent individuals are self-conscious and sensitive to stress. They
I also got T.
They feel a
I'm an
sense of
INFP.
urgency in their emotions and tend to be success-driven, perfectionistic, and eager to improve. Okay. Now, this is not... I feel like this description describes a 100% turbulent personality. So, to know that I'm 54% this, okay, I understand. Identity?
Pomegranate, pink grapefruit, or coconut and pear.
No.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh.
Now we're at the part.
What I have chosen.
So if you want to read this, go ahead. But I think the most interesting part is romantic relationships. That's the whole point of you taking this quiz.
Okay.
If you want to read over
let's do a
go
brief.
through it.
Okay, creative, insightful, principled, passionate, altruistic. Weaknesses, sensitive to criticism, reluctant to open up. Perfectionistic, avoiding the ordinary. Okay, prone to burnout.
All right, let's see romantic relationships.
Okay, romantic
That's
relationships.
it?
Alien? No.
How accurate do you think
Eliana.
like so far?
Do you think you relate to INFJ?
Well, I gotta look at the whole thing. But let's see.
Wait, sorry, scroll up. Like, what's like the first? Oh, you're the rarest personality type.
Where does it say that?
Advocates, INFJs may be the rarest personality type of all. You want to
Really?
stand up and make a difference. For
Honestly, that makes sense. Like,
advocates, success is
Think about it, Nico, bro.
fulfillment, helping others and being forced
I
for
smell
good in the
cap.
world. Lofty
Rarest
goals and
personality
ambitions,
type?
there's only 16, bro.
integrity, and the rarest house.
Well, I mean, if there are 16, and they're claiming that this is the rarest.
Oh, that's
Okay.
cool, actually.
As long as they haven't said that, as long as statistically this is true,
Kevin
and this description doesn't apply to the other 15 personality types, okay, cool. It's the rarest.
It's statistically out of like a billion tests, though. So I mean, I
But
feel like
because-
that's pretty good.
If it's the
number.
best, or if it's the rarest, that doesn't necessarily mean it's the best, right?
Yeah,
It just
that
means that the
a lot of
fewest people have this personality type.
Yeah.
Wait, what would be like the best? Is there a best personality?
There's no best personality, bro. 'Cause
Everyone's
everyone's
fine.
different. It's probably like if you're thinking about the best personality, it's probably like subjective. There you go. That's the word.
Yeah, I don't know why I said it the best. I don't think there's. But hey,
Did I say it was the best? No, I said it was the rarest.
no, Enrico said it.
Oh,
Seeking purpose, perhaps because the personality type is so uncommon.
In the same photo.
A sense of being different, connecting with others, but they value deep, authentic relationships with others, okay? A personal mission. Many advocates feel that their life has unique purpose, a mission that they were put onto this earth to fulfill. For people with this personality type, one of the most rewarding aspects of life is seeking out this purpose, striving to do justice. Okay. Okay.
Oh, you did?
And we already reviewed this. Let's see what romantic relationships has to say. Look for depth and meaning in their relationships, and their romantic relationships are no different. This is a personality type known for having a vibrant, vivid imagination. But few advocates can imagine themselves settling for a match founded on anything less than true love. Few advocates can
Fools pushing it.
anything else than true love. It can take time for advocates to find a compatible partner. Some might think that advocates are too choosy, and it's true that these personalities can be prone to unrealistic expectations. Once you hear the rest of these criteria for my type, you'll be like, really? Really? And I'm like, yeah, really, that's just how I feel. With their perfectionistic, idealistic nature, tempted to hold out for a perfect partner or a relationship that ultimately doesn't exist. Idealism, if balanced with just enough realism, can actually enhance their love life.
Gang is also might not be comment appropriate.
Is this for real? Attuned to their core values, keenly aware of what matters to them on a soul
No,
level.
you're on your path
A soul level. What does that mean? A soul level.
Oh, there goes Tim.
Which one? Oh.
This helps them look beyond surface level attraction and understand whether they're compatible with someone on a deeper, more meaningful level. These insights are essential for
I
helping
will not be doing
advocates avoid matches that aren't founded on authenticity or shared principles. Advocates care about integrity, and they tend to bristle when people try to change them or talk them into something they don't believe. As a result, advocate personalities gravitate toward partners who appreciate them as they are. Okay, maybe the green text will summarize it more. Advocates are warm, caring, honest, and insightful, and they patiently work to uncover their loved one's innermost needs and desires. Okay.
Are you gonna post one?
One of the things that advocates find most important is establishing genuine, deep connections with the people they care about. Yeah? That's it?
It's not Jill pick.
So there you go. From what you read so far, do you think like you think you'd vibe with the INFJ? Wait, you got INFJ, right? Yeah, INFJ.
Yeah, INFJ.
You think it's accurate or?
I just really want to know what they mean by these two. I mean, they only give me the one that I lean more towards. So I'm curious as to what the other side says.
Then all of them graduate next week.
But overall,
Jill, Jade, Maria.
turbulent. What does turbulent mean again?
Forgot.
You,
I always read what that
go to
means.
If you go to the top, scroll up to the top,
Take this
you
last.
see INFJ A, INFJ T.
Yeah.
Just click. What's the difference?
Assertive advocate versus turbulent advocate.
Thrown them back. Could have put them down the sprinter.
Yeah, it's more identity. But then again, like the MBTI, like is obviously not like oh, it's not like
Yeah, this is
you are
not
now
the end all
INFJ
be all.
forever. Like
Hey,
it's just
what's
like
the-
it's just like a cool like thing just to see what kind of type you are.
What's the
Obviously,
thing you're
like
under?
you're not like 100% INFJ. You're literally 1% away from ENFJ.
What's the personality thing you're under?
Whatever.
Oh, you're advocate.
Advocate, yeah. Whatever that means. Friendships? Rarely settle for shallow, superficial friendships. Reserved. They absolutely light up around their close friends. That is true. I'm a flippin' banshee around you guys. Talking through their passions, interests, and beliefs with a kindred spirit. Searching for a heart of gold. If advocates have to be fake or tone themselves down to gain someone's approval, then that person is probably isn't the best friend for them. In friendship, advocates aren't just searching for someone to spend time with. They want to find a soulmate, someone who resonates with their passions and their convictions. With their trademark warmth and enthusiasm, advocate personalities support their friends' efforts to grow and expand their lives. Okay. Parenthood. Let's see the green. Advocate parents may unconsciously project a great deal of their own beliefs and values onto their children. See, this is the part where I have no idea how to predict. It can only happen once I have children. But maybe it would be too late till, I don't know. Maybe if I learn about this now, hopefully it doesn't happen in the future. Who knows? Okay, there was just one green prompt. Career paths? Advocates tend to feel stifled unless their work allows them the freedom to act according to their conscience, their creativity, and their own common sense. Okay. Workplace habits. Ideally, advocates will find a manager whose values align with their own and who offers them... Okay. Determination to be helpful can leave them feeling taken advantage of. Compassionate and fair. Advocate managers often take pride in identifying their subordinates' unique strengths. Okay. Conclusion. Advocates' gifts include idealism, determination, the ability to envision a better future, but they just don't want to hear what makes them great. Committed to actually using these gifts to become I can't speak! Oh my gosh. Okay, so that's the 16 personalities test. Any questions?
Okay, and in terms of love, how accurate would you say this profile is for your ideal
Yeah.
SO?
Depth and meaning, I will concur with.
Also huge.
Surface level attraction, beyond surface level attraction.
Yapping on the mic. Can't even speak. Not even working on this essay. Not even doing this.
Okay, I agree with that.
Oh, you're bad.
Advocates care about integrity, and they tend to bristle when people try to change them or talk them into something they don't believe. Okay, generally, now that I think about it, okay, sure. They rarely take it for granted. Instead, they tend to look for ways to grow as individuals and strengthen their connection with their partner. People with this personality type create a depth to their relationships that can hardly be described in dense and conventional terms. Because of their sensitivity and insight, advocates can make their partners feel heard and understood in beautiful ways. Advocates aren't afraid to express their love, and they feel it with other hearts. Okay. Usually, in a vulnerable setting like that, I do want to make sure that what I say is indeed genuine and not superficial.
Oh, these are.
So I'll agree with that. And their love isn't a passive. Oh, okay. Advocates tend to recognize that love isn't a passive emotion, but rather an opportunity to grow and learn, and they expect their partners to share this mindset. As a result, relationships with these personalities are not for the uncommitted or the shallow.
They're just short.
Okay.
He does got a big personality.
Okay, sure. Yeah. When I say partially agree, I mean, it's not that I partially agree with the idea. It's just that this partially applies to me. I'm sure this is a good trait. It's just I mean, what do I know? But, okay, sure. So, if you want a quantitative analysis, let's go. Oh, well, we lost someone. Let's go with about, I'll give it a solid 80%.
80%.
80% accuracy. Okay, that was 75% accuracy. Yeah,
75.
whatever. I understand, Joel.
Do you think? Would you say us watching affected your answer in any way?
No.
I think Hannah's knocked out, bro.
Yeah, whatever.
She tapped out.
She could look back on the stream later. It's okay. Yeah, so that's the 16 personalities test. Any more questions?
I think there's a.
It's your opportunity.
I swear there's like a part where it finds like what other personalities you're compatible with.
Okay.
I forgot where
is
to
that-
find that though.
Is that a premium thing?
I don't know. Or maybe you can just search
Maybe
them online.
Maybe yeah. Just look up 16 personalities
Maybe
compatibility.
I know what you're doing. Scroll up real quick. Go back to the intro.
Yeah. Connecting with others. Okay, it doesn't really list the other
Oh
person.
no, scroll down a little bit more. Go down a little bit more. Like way more. Down.
Down?
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, you're like you're basically Martin Luther King.
No, I can't
you
equate
scroll down?
myself with this guy, man.
You just scroll down a little bit more after that. I mean, like before.
Oh,
Yeah.
why? Is it because?
Well, I'm
is it
curious.
because-
Oh, never
Mandela,
mind.
Mother Teresa. Who's Marie Kondo? Lady Gaga? Goethe?
Morgan Freeman.
Morgan Freeman.
You think they're all
Okay,
don't
fictional
know.
characters.
empowered? Oh wait, they're not all empowered.
Dr.
James
Wilson?
JK.
James Wilson on House MD? More fictional characters.
So you got a Jill post?
Oh my gosh, you're basically Daredevil, bro.
Okay.
Not ISA.
Matthew Murdock.
She is?
Wait, this is actually really recent. Though those comments.
Okay,
That's cool.
so that's that. I can't find the other personalities I'm compatible with,
I got a chair.
but
This is good to know. INFJ. The more you know.
well, this is a
Any girls-
placeholder. This is to
Girls
be,
out there, he's an INFJ. He'll take care of you. He's an advocate.
yeah, dude.
If you ain't serious, leave. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
If you're not
Mhm.
serious about the relationship, bro, you gotta leave. So here we go. You think does that mean like you're kind of like dating to marry? Like that kind of stuff?
Mm.
I know people like view dating like very like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm gonna date to marry, or I'm gonna date to mess around.
Yeah. Yeah.
And at some point, sometimes like people like switch from those two like things. But right now, in your mind, are you dating to like get experience, or dating to like marry?
For all intents and purposes, that's a good question. For all intents and purposes, and you know, if you want further explanation, we could talk about it later. For all intents and purposes, yes.
Huh?
You said
Dating to experience or
no,
dating
no, no,
to
no,
marry?
no, no. The first question you asked. You said, "Are you dating to marry?" I said, "For all intents and purposes,
Oh, okay.
yeah, yeah."
Yes. Okay.
Okay.
Good to know. Good to know.
This is
All right, guys. If you guys do not want to marry Enrico, please leave the stream right now. Any girls watching, if you're not ready to marry Enrico, leave, bro.
Okay. Okay.
Interesting.
Okay. Well, I don't want to make this entirely about me. I want to throw that question back to you. But if you don't want to say anything about it, I understand.
Oh,
I mean, okay. So I think over the years, at least, my perspective has changed. If you guys remember, back in the day, I talked about me planning a hoe phase. And I actually planned it for
my god.
college.
Oh
And,
gosh,
I mean-
forgot about
I'm definitely not in my hoe phase right now.
that. Okay.
I feel like I'm still in my popping off phase,
Wait
I'd
until
say.
you come to the university, man.
But like, you know, I'm more thinking, does the whole phase really need to happen? You know? So like, I mean, like that whole phase was my plan was to actually date for experience,
Yeah.
and like thinking about it more. I'm like, oh, do I really need experience? Blah blah blah. And I mean, dating to marry, I feel like I feel like that's the point of dating, right? Because that's what my parents tell me. That's what all like the adults tell me in church. Like, oh yeah, you should probably date to marry, like stuff like that. 'Cause it's a pretty big thing, you know. It's a you know what they say? They say that dating is a step to marriage. So yeah, I feel like I get the point of like, yeah, I think I need experience because like, you know, I don't know how to navigate relationships. 'Cause I've only had one. And I was like, you know, I don't.
you want to talk about it?
Nah, I'm good. It wasn't really like I didn't really count it, bro. Honestly, It's
Your
just, like,
discretion. Your discretion.
you know what I mean? So like, it's like I never really had like a real relationship, and so like, I do need experience. But at the same time, you know, it's hard out here, bro. It's kind of like you know, you know what they say, like, oh, there's so many fishes in the sea, but we live in a pond, so it's kind of hard. You know, Blackwater.
Well, here's the idea, right?
Blackwater's crazy. What?
Here's the idea. I think the whole experience thing I can get just well, it's not as an experience as oh, I'm gonna do it with my friends, but experience as in I can learn via my friends'
I
experiences.
definitely did not want to be anywhere.
So that's how I'll get the with experience part. That's how to get experience in my eyes, is to look at my
Oh, okay.
just it's like a case study.
Well, what I mean by experience is just like
Oh yeah, no, I understand.
in a
Yeah,
relationship.
yeah.
Like when you said do it, I was like, whoa.
Yeah. Oh, no, I'm just saying, some people might. Sus.
Yeah, I'm not talking about sex. I'm talking about like, you know,
No, not as in. Yeah.
Okay.
You know what I mean.
that. Because I heard, yeah, do it with
No,
friends. I was like,
not for the type of yeah.
Wait.
Not for the type of do it you think of.
Yeah, I get it. Yeah. But like, you know, people like they go through phases in their life, and maybe I do get that whole phase.
And then I'll learn from
maybe
that.
Maybe I just date around. I don't know.
Yeah.
But I feel like right now I'm focused on myself.
So I will.
Self-improvement. Popping off. Once I pop off, then I can probably start dating.
So I will
But
basically.
you never know. Maybe
Yeah.
sometimes love works in weird ways. Maybe I find the one next year. You never know. Oh, sorry, Enrico, I cut you off. What
Yeah,
were you gonna
no.
say?
It's so I'll basically live vicariously through you. And
What does that
then,
mean?
huh?
Okay, bye.
And then I don't know. I'll apply it when the time comes. I'll be patient.
I know why I'm so rude.
Yeah. Any more questions? Or yeah. That's your date. Okay, yeah, you got the dating for experience versus dating to marry question out of the way. Sam, have you taken this test?
Yeah, like 5 times.
Really? That's
Yeah, I've known about it since like high school. It's
What are you?
IN something logistician, whatever that one is.
logician?
So, no, that one. It's the blue one.
Oh, well, I don't know what the blue one is.
Blue
I
one.
just
I think. Are you looking
Logistician.
ISTJ? Is that what it is?
I think so.
Check.
ISTJ, pretty sure.
okay. This is cool.
But when I was reading it, I was like,
I'm
I don't
right.
know.
Yeah, you are an ICJ. Dang. I actually guessed.
But I don't know if, like, I was reading it, and then I feel like usually when I read it, I'm like, yeah, spot on. But when I read it that time, I don't know if it was like fully, like, if I fully agreed, or maybe I just don't really know myself.
I mean, like, yeah, you don't have to fully agree because, like, you're not 100%. You didn't get like 100% this, 100% that, 100% this. You know.
Yeah.
It's like it's very like fluent because like I'm an INFP, right? But like I was literally 3% away from extroverted, and ENFP is a way different thing, and probably same for Enrico too. Like Enrico's only 1% introverted, and so imagine he was like 1% extroverted. That would be ENFJ, and that's like completely different personality. So it's like you don't have to like vibe with like personality you get. It really just depends.
Mhm.
Well,
But
the
it's
thing
good to know.
is, with these
I feel like over the
personality
years-
tests, I only know so much about myself. I feel like maybe you guys gotta. I feel like maybe you could take this test for me because I am biased to my own attitudes and feelings.
Well, this is like the whole point of the test, like just to find out what you
What I
actually-
think I am.
Because because like the image that you have to yourself is different than what we have of you,
Yeah.
and it's better to be the image of what you are than to be the image of what we think you are. That makes sense.
Okay. That is if you
So
want to
you be
improve
you,
on this.
King.
Okay.
Keep that car in your head, bro.
All
Don't
right.
don't care what other people say. Just be who you are, man.
Oh, okay. Thank you. Thank you, Joel. Thank you,
You're
sir.
welcome, bro.
Thank you, man. Okay.
Why are you
Yeah,
supposed to say that?
I'm here all night. Not really, actually, but yeah.
Is that it for the
What
flipping
about that?
this thing? This person? At least it's not astrology. You know?
So astrology is like a way different thing, bro. That's like it's like your birth.
Yeah. Okay. So is everybody fulfilled with my 16 personalities test?
Oh, Virgin? What do you mean by that?
If you are.
Okay. Well, yeah. Shout out 16 personalities. And I'll
I'm
switch
eating
back to
beef
my.
now.
Like Jade's there, boo.
Oh shoot. Change windows. Let me go back to Microsoft Paint now. Okay. Let's get out of this.
Oh. Maybe.
Oh shoot.
I doubt it, but maybe.
Oh my God, I think it's time. No more beating around the bush.
It's time. What do you mean it's time?
What is your type?
Oh, you're just joking?
Are you gay?
Okay, no.
Okay.
You just name a trait, and then I'll confirm or deny.
This will take too long.
How about we give two traits? Like, how about we give two opposite traits and then do like a scale?
I thought we were just. I
It
thought.
can't take too long.
Okay, it doesn't have to
I
be
want-
traits. It could be features.
I want your whole list.
My
Say you
whole
had a
list.
list, right? I want to go down. I want to run. I want you to run. The whole
Okay.
list.
Uh.
No more beating around the bush.
Alright, here we go. Here's the hot take, right? Remember that? I did a height graph, and I posted it in the server. Do you see that height graph? It goes like this, right? It goes like this. So... this is bad. Okay. So, here's the height chart, right? So height is on the x-axis. And then I'll do...
Well, I wouldn't even sus.
We'll do attractiveness on the y-axis, right? So attractiveness is on the x-axis. And attractiveness is on the y-axis, height is on the x-axis, right? We'll do... let's do a baseline of... flipping... 5 feet, right? 5'1", no, not 5'11", whoa. 5'1", 5'2", we'll do the first 3, and then we'll extend that to 5'7", 5'8", and then we'll do 5'9", and then at an absolute max 6 feet, right? 6 feet. Attraction. Just for quantifying purposes only, but I don't want people to say, "Oh, she's a 3 based on height." Well, I won't say that. So 1 to 10. Here is how the attraction curve works. So, for reference, I am 5'8.5". I am 5'8.5". Yes.
Wait, you put it in between. Oh, never mind.
So is this like your personal graph?
Yes.
Okay.
This will
That
definitely
would be like scientifically proving or something.
Okay. So, here's the curve, right? So let's do 10.
Are there 2 people 100 street?
Okay. Here's what the curve looks like. I'm gonna get grilled for this. That's a risk I'm willing to take. Okay, so let's do 5'8" is the apex here. 5'8" is the apex.
This is predator rank, bro.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
And then halfway we do 5, right? Let's do 9, 8, 9, 8, 7, 6. 7. So the curve we'll do, this is probably a 9.5. A straight 5'8", 9.5. Now the curve, huh? The curve
Wait,
looks like this. What?
No, keep going. Go ahead.
The curve looks like this.
The black card.
Okay, let's be real here. And then the cutoff is about 5'6". So it's about, it'll waver down to a 9, right? It'll waver down to a 9 at around 5'6". So let's do 9.5, 9.25, and then this is a 9. Quantitatively speaking, also subject to change. Who knows? And then by then, it kind of looks like that. And then I'm gonna keep it 1,000 with you.
You like tall girls, so you say.
And then my if we want to go super specific, uber specific, the peak apex 5'8.25" is a 10 virtually.
Which was
Okay.
like
Wait, well, how about in person?
What?
Is it virtually?
Yeah. A virtue,
Like-
basically a 10. And then after that, right?
Oh, okay. Oh no, I thought you meant like 2D, like
Oh, no.
on Zoom.
Let's do an 8. And then it's a pretty sharp decline from there. So that will go to this. And then okay, let's not. I don't want to be mean here. So and then blue. It's based on my preference.
So basically, any girl under 5 is a 7, and every girl over a 6 is a 5. You heard it here, folks. Enrico hates tall girls.
That's just how I feel. No. Hate is the wrong word. Hate is not. It's just not. I'm not attracted to that physical trait. You know, I don't hate them. It's not like there's an inherent disdain for.
Okay. So what you're implying is that you would, if they were taller than you, they wouldn't be out of the picture.
Right. Yes.
Mm.
But generally speaking, that's yeah.
So
Dang.
what you're saying is that someone that's 5.7, 5'8.75
.875.
is more attractive to you than someone that's 5'2" or 5'5".
5'5". Does the graph really look like that? 5'5" is around. Okay, let's fix that.
Sorry,
After
I mean,
here.
I know this is not like a. No, I was just wondering. But I know it's
Let's
not
fix
like
that.
it's just a rough graph.
Yeah, I understand. So let's fix that. Let's do a sharper decline here. Okay. So, and then
So what distribution is this?
not normal.
Okay, I'm just-
Bro.
Is
You
it
know,
by-
Enrico, this is really showing your personality type.
Is
it, by-
INFJ. Right? INFJ? Yeah, INFJ. You're very what is it? What did they say about it? Like you admit to it 100%. Right? Some shit like that.
Okay, here we go.
Wow, so 5'9" is already a 7. So half an inch above you, that means that girl's a 7. Or around a 7.
7 is harsh.
It's half an inch. And then like 7.75 is just an 8.
I will fix that again.
No, I think any height is a 10.
Okay.
Personality, man. Empty look cute. It's their face too, bro. Honestly, bro.
But that's just one dimension, right?
That's true.
The other traits could be absolute trash, and then this goes out the window.
With skin lightness, the skin darkness. No, I'm kidding, bro. No, I'm kidding, bro.
I was like, bro, I can't say that.
I'm kidding, bro.
Private this so I can actually talk, bro. I feel like I can't even talk.
There you go. And replace height with skin tone.
Man, you're crazy.
This would be a crazy graph, bro. This would be a crazy graph, bro. This is like for Enrique, like Dr. Tulung After Dark podcast, bro. That is a crazy graph. You
So
actually
this
did that,
is
bro.
this is the distribution. Subject to change, probably. Who knows? This is what I feel right now. I can't really work out, quantitative numbers and specifics, like a 9.3 or whatever. I can't really answer that. Well, maybe I could really answer that, but this is just all of this is basically just a bunch of placeholder moments.
It's all just theoretical right
yeah,
now.
this is just what I feel.
Hypothetical, not even.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Rico,
Nothing significant now.
What's the next
what's your preferred race?
preferred race?
Can you put that in a graph for me, please?
Grab it, but with skin tone.
Do
Skin tone
Whoa,
and
what?
race. Okay.
Good.
What I have to lose?
No grab that. Don't grab that. Don't
What
grab
do I
that.
have to
Do
lose?
not grab that.
What do I have to lose, dude?
You're gonna get canceled. You're gonna get
Private?
canceled.
Pie chart, right?
this is private?
No, this is
This is a public stream, bro. Do not, bro.
Okay.
Do not.
Was that a genuine question?
Yes.
No.
No, I'm genuinely wondering. I want to know.
Just say your preferred race, bro.
Well,
I want
Don't do some insane graph, bro. That'd be crazy.
to know. I want to know.
well, generally speaking, it's easier for
To get
me
kicked
to, huh?
Nothing.
It's easier for me to empathize with my own kind because
True.
we have shared experiences by that point.
I mean, I could appreciate. Nah, I actually.
I'll leave it at that.
appreciate,
It's easier for me to empathize with my own people
NGL.
because
Okay,
it's
so what if they weren't?
So you're colorist.
I'm colorist. I'm just saying I have preferences. I'm not prejudiced towards anybody else. It's just I'm just not.
Yeah,
it's not my type, you know.
We're Chanda bros joke.
Do you think that everyone has prejudices?
Prejudices?
Whether they
That is
realize it-
that is not a topic related
or like
to.
bias, or like biases.
People
Or
have
just like-
biases, yeah, but I hope
Everybody has bias.
Sorry,
prejudice
I shouldn't
doesn't
use the-
happen.
no, I shouldn't use the word. Hold on.
Oh no.
Prejudice is a
Oh.
really bad word for that.
Yeah, I should not use that word. But do you think that like, actually,
I feel like human nature. Everyone has biases, no?
The second one could.
But
be
do you think-
no
do you think everyone has
food, I put
prejudice,
the wrong
though?
item.
like whether they realize it or not, like
No.
With-
You think everyone has some sort of prejudice?
with
associated with
So
skin,
bad.
with skin
I was
tone?
gonna say associated with skin
Right?
tone. Yes.
That's like a whole different topic. Right? This is like a different conversation than what we're trying to have.
Well, we could. Well, I mean, it doesn't have to be completely thematic about.
like whether it's conscious or subconscious.
I mean. Shoot.
On
Let's just say biases.
I don't know, I don't
subconscious
know.
biases, I'm sure. Yeah,
Who is us?
I'm biased towards my own people because that's all I've known my whole life.
I'm not in that.
Mostly, well, actually, mostly. I live in an Asian household.
But not really.
I've lived in one my whole life. The ideals imparted upon me are,
Huh?
well, Asian, quote unquote. That's just all I know. Sometimes I might be biased towards, Asians because that's just all I know. But it's not like I'm prejudiced
You can look at it
against.
in bed.
I don't think I'm prejudiced against other races. It's just I don't know what other races experience, really.
How? You're literally chronically online.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
But I feel like I have no prejudice against like races, but I think I do have like how do I explain this? Like I think I don't agree with certain lifestyles.
Okay.
But that's not prejudice though. It's just like not agreeing with like certain.
Yeah, I don't think it's that's prejudice
Not
against a
prejudice, no.
race. I think it's more of the culture and what is symptomatic of the environment that they're in.
Yeah.
It's not towards a race in general. Yeah. That's all. So we got race out of the way.
Enrique, what are your thoughts about
Okay.
what are your thoughts about
Do we still need Microsoft
sex
Paint?
before marriage?
I'm going eighth. Why did I cue this?
Say that again.
What are your thoughts about sex before marriage?
Everyone's playing
I understand why people do it. You know, if you want to have a good time, or to deepen your relationship, then go for it. It's just something I can't really tell you why yet. I just won't. I don't think I'd do that personally.
Here we go. I remember a conversation we had. When we went to the D. You said your love language was what was it again?
Acts of service.
It's physical touch.
Acts of service.
So
Yeah.
bad.
And then the interesting part was like your least one was like
I think
words
it
of
was
affirmation.
gifts.
Something like that, right? Oh.
Yeah, gifts.
Didn't you get a low score in words of affirmation? Something like that? That kind of stuff.
I think 10% for words of affirmation. I think. Right? I don't remember. I only know my top. I know first is acts of service, and second, I think, is quality time. But the rest is a toss-up.
So like, my question is,
Yeah.
how far into the relationship you would think to start doing those kind of stuff? Not, it doesn't have to be like
What do you mean?
like the touchy stuff.
How far into the relationship should I start acting on my
Instead,
love language?
Yeah, you said like acts of service and what was the other one?
Quality time.
Quality
But
time.
I think that's an here. Pretend. So words of affirmation. Let's do words versus acts. It's a pie chart, but in my mind, acts, words. No. Sorry, not words of affirmation. Quality time was my quality time. No, let's just do time. Clearly, before this, you guys spent quality time with each other. So, if quality time is this, now the ratio was 27%, 40%. So that's what? A 1.100, yeah, a 50% something. I don't know what I'm saying. So, I feel like this is quality time for me, and acts of service is about 4 times that in terms of weight. Oh, that's not right. Bless you. This is what it feels like to me.
Thanks, man.
Love language would do this 27% and then this 40%, but I feel like this is what it feels like for me. But in terms of how far into the relationship, I mean, I don't know if it has to go. I don't know if you have to start it first to act on this love language. I feel like this happens first and then you get into the relationship. You know what I mean?
Like the touchy acts before a relationship
No. Well, I mean, yeah.
or the time.
No. Acts. Oh, no. Acts of service. Acts of service. And this is quality time. I'm not saying physical touch is out of the picture. Physical touch. What? Wait. What is your question? Maybe if I'm misinterpreting it.
Yeah, like how far would you start kissing and shit?
That? So physical touch? Man,
Yeah.
I don't know. So you're talking about strictly physical touch and stuff in general?
Yeah,
That sort of
touchy.
thing? Shoot, I don't know,
Yeah.
dude.
Yeah, I'm trying to dig in your brain here because I still don't know your type. Like, can you actually just list it out?
But
Like what qualities you look for into a girl, and also
It's on
like
my Google
just
Doc.
like your type in general.
Okay.
Because I know you said you have a list, right?
Yeah.
I'm thinking.
If you're comfortable with it, share at least a couple things or even the whole list.
Don't like thinking. But
Because I'm trying to get like a picture in my head of like what kind of girl you like.
I like thinking on good stuff.
Because isn't that like the whole point of the
Okay.
podcast?
Okay.
See,
So if we want to cut to the
Oh,
chase,
someone-
what?
What was it though?
No, two chat.
If we want to cut to the chase here,
You said that
we've already established height, but what I have written
Yeah.
in my specifications, the magic height range is
Well, I mean, I guess
5'6" to 5'8",
Okay.
and down to a 5 feet.
So you never date a girl below 5 feet.
I don't know.
Well,
You
it's
never-
unlikely.
you never
Let's
date a
put it
girl.
that way. It's unlikely. I'm not saying that it's impossible. It's just in my eyes,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
unlikely. Ooh. Okay. Music taste.
Yeah.
Music
I don't think my
taste.
home life can be that bad. It might be toxic. Not like-
Okay. This might be a peculiar attraction.
She also from
You
Hollywood,
don't have to
so-
listen to hip hop. You don't have to listen to it. However, I would appreciate if you listen to artists
Yeah.
with
Oh, you're Asian and you went to Hollywood.
compelling
You can't have a bad family life.
songwriting.
Oh, Bobby says pretty good. Send it.
Wait, so
See, I just wrote that down. Now I'm thinking about it in real time because now I'm thinking about what I said. If it's actually
you don't
true or
have
not.
to be hip hop.
All right.
I mean, it looks like from like the picture, like oh, you don't know hip hop.
Well, okay. Well, I mean, this is just as a symbol.
Okay. They don't have to listen to hip hop, but
You-
it just has to be artists.
You don't have.
Wait,
Or-
run it
with
through
song-
You don't
Alright.
have
Like-
to listen, but respect it.
respect hip hop.
But respect it.
Alright, what's next?
Okay. Age range. Now this might be weird. Okay, this is totally my.
Like he's like comment below.
What's up?
Now I've been
I'm
cursed. What?
I think.
Okay, no, I won't list ages.
Thank you, Jordan.
Birth range. Birth range.
Oh, so like the
What?
years. Oh, what you can do is just like based off
That's-
your age currently. How many
Okay.
years down? How many years up?
Okay, this is the optimal condition, right? The most likely. I don't condemn those older or those that much younger, but birth range. What is the cutoff?
Busing, bro.
The latest date you qualify for the academic year before me to 14th of March 2003.
Wait, that's a really tight range.
Indeed is a really
That's a
tight range,
year.
and that's
A year,
that's
right?
just how I feel right now.
Last date of the academic.
You know what I mean by that?
So you would date someone a grade below you and a little bit older than you. What year? What year are you born?
2003.
Yeah, so it has to be younger than younger than you. Nobody older.
Oh, no, wait, really?
Okay, it's unlikely. It's unlikely
This is your preference.
to be
yeah,
older.
yeah.
This is just my
Yeah.
preference solely.
Yeah.
I know I'm incriminating myself, but
So last day you qualify for the academic year before.
the
me.
truth. The
Like
cutoff.
September 04.
Yeah, around that. As long as they qualify for the
that.
academic year before, under me.
Where is he?
Not 2 years below, 1 year below.
And it's based off academic year. That's pretty interesting.
Oh, yeah. I guess.
Maybe it should be the other way around because it's oldest to yeah.
All right.
How many does a black card?
What's next?
So March 2003 to September 2004. What?
What if their major was like gender studies?
Wait, it's like a
Okay.
wait to March 2003. So March 2003 to September
Unless
04.
it's
That's
really
like
good or
a
something.
not even a year, right?
It's
Oh no, I'm tripping. It is a year. A
one
year and a half.
years. A year and a
Okay,
half.
never mind. I'm tripping. I'm tripping balls.
But yeah. Ooh, here's a weird one. It's like a reverse ick.
That's insane.
It's like the opposite of an ick.
Like
An
a turn on?
irrational thing
Turn
you're
on,
attracted to. You know what I'm saying?
It's like
you know
a turn
how
on.
you know how icks are irrational.
Turn on.
usually?
A turn on. Ick is a turn off, and then like.
Is
the
that really
opposite-
just a
is a
turn on? Is
turn
an
on.
irrational thing that you like?
Well, what is,
Turn
it
on-
doesn't have to be
turn-
irrational.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be sexual. Yeah, turn on doesn't have to be sexual. I'm pretty sure, right?
But I feel like some icks.
There may be a better word for it though.
I remember I told one of my friends that one of my icks was LED lights. I can't tell you why per se. I understand that it does not harm me in any way if you have LED lights, but I cannot have LED lights in my room or LED strips. It's just the way I am. I don't know why. I just don't like it. But I will not. I won't live in those conditions, but I will not condemn you for having LED strips in your room. And
what is your reverse ick?
Okay, this might not really. To those who understand how optics work, you might be like, "Oh yeah, that makes sense." But the magnitude of this might surprise you guys. Glasses, I very, 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 very much favor over contacts.
So like me.
Contact lenses.
So your preference is bad vision. So, like, are you like all like? I'm assuming you're ruling out anyone with good vision, or am I wrong?
I'm just saying it's more likely. I'm not ruling out anybody. Let's
You're more
the facts.
attracted to someone who has bad vision,
sure.
but specifically someone who's wearing glasses and not contacts.
Exactly. To the point
Oh,
where every day you're a daily user like me. I haven't left the house without my glasses in over a decade. So that means something to me. And I know it may sound irrational, but I'm telling you, reverse ick. Yeah.
Interesting.
Glasses are far superior to contact lenses in my eyes. Oh, I'm running out of space.
This is a crazy Microsoft
Preferences?
Paint, bro. Yeah, this is a crazy paint. If you like zoom out, you can just see like
Charts.
the height graph. The height graph.
Oh
my gosh.
Okay.
Skin tone graph.
Another preference. Again, these are preferences. I will not rule out anybody who doesn't meet this criteria.
Anyway.
It's more likely if you meet this set of requirements. So don't walk away from me just because I don't fit under these criteria.
And can you
I'll still talk to you. It's just okay. Another weird one. Black hair. Black hair. Self-explanatory. Does anybody want to ask why, or can I move to the next one?
Why?
Why? Shoot, man. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Honestly, it's also one of those reverse icks.
Your bias.
It's just I don't know. It's weird. Maybe I'm exposing my own biases here. I like looking at a mirror image of me.
Wait, so to like dig deeper, is it
That sounds weird.
is it fully black hair or can it be dyed? Or are you basically like you said, okay, only black hair? Or if they're like dyed black. You know what I mean?
Natural
Like,
black hair.
natural black hair, no dye.
I'd
they're
prefer
white.
natural. If we say absolute no dye, that would create rifts, and I don't want to create rifts. I'm not really gonna. Huh?
What if they had like a mustache?
What if they have a mustache? Man, I don't know. Let's just say not my type. Not my type. I'm not saying it's bad.
So
It's not my. I'm not my preference. Huh?
So you're ruling out women that have natural.
We can't say
facial-
ruling out women. I'm just saying it's unlikely.
It stands for the
So you- like,
Alright, next.
sex of
Let's keep her going.
Okay, this one's kind of unanimously agreed.
Buddhism, more Buddhism.
Don't be a
wait,
brick.
I want to ask, but
Yeah,
wall.
I wanna
whole
ask, I feel like it's dangerous.
Wait 1 second. Let me finish writing this.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Humor, I like that. I like that.
Yeah.
actually, I don't really care.
Well, what were you gonna
if they
say?
were like? What if they were like really into politics?
Really into politics?
Mm.
Well, here's the thing. I feel like you can be really into politics and still have a rational point of view / conversation with someone about politics.
But like, let's say they're passionate about how they feel.
I feel like you can be passionate about how you feel and not present it
Okay, let's
in
say
a
in a semi-aggressive way.
semi-aggressive way.
You know what I mean?
I mean, okay, I don't really like
That's why I have tinnitus.
aggression when it comes to opinions and whatever. Although I don't know, it depends on how knowledgeable you are. I feel
I
like
think what Sam's trying to ask, if like, how you explain it? It's like, do you care if the girl, what is it called? I just lost it. Because I think you're trying to like think of like aggressiveness as like aggressiveness. I think he's talking about like the importance of politics in their life.
oh, okay.
Yeah.
So
True.
100% is like, dang, like they show it off, like, yeah, I vote for this guy, or like 0% is like, yo, they don't care at all. Like
Okay,
what's like,
okay.
like what's like the breaking point? Like, oh yeah, 20% is 5, 30%, 40%. Like, at what percent is like your cutoff? Like, oh, like I don't like this. I don't like a girl who
okay, all
has
right.
50% of her
Well, I
life
thought-
dedicated to
it's like-
politics.
And I'll send some pictures of Jeremy doing the
Yeah.
exact same face.
Politics meter. Okay, so you got 100%, 0%. Okay. I guess safely, if you're not aware of what goes around in the world, if you're totally oblivious, well, yeah, why not? If you're totally
But just
oblivious,
for my eyes only.
I probably won't go for that. If you're totally oblivious.
Really?
I'll send a better one. Fine. I'll send a better one. Put this on the semester recap.
I do prefer, yeah, for even slight awareness. As in, if I ask you about, you know,
Top is
the
bottom,
Israeli-Palestinian
bottom
conflict,
is-
you would know what that is. If you don't know what that is, I'd be like, yeah, you don't know what that is?
Both these pictures are you guys together.
It's not even... Okay, to be determined on the 0%. To be determined on the 0%. To be determined on the 0%. I will acknowledge a 100%. So this reminds me of this, right? I've had a lot of people
Yo, where
throughout
you guys
high
getting
school.
constipated?
I remember during the 2020 presidential election,
I mean,
there were a lot of people against certain candidates and for certain candidates.
yeah, true.
And one question that I wish I would have asked them throughout high school was, of the candidates, who is the best and why, and how do you know for sure that they're the best? Because I feel like when you vote for a presidential candidate, you kind of have to look into the future a little bit. So I hope these guys who are diehard fans of a certain presidential candidate, they better be really good at predicting the future.
Sorry.
Otherwise, what's the point, you know? So I will take a 100% if they are, how do I put this? respectful. I'll just put respectful, and then I'll trail off into speech. Respectful about other people's political values. I think respect them. No forcing of ideology. No forcing of ideology. So say
Has Jordan ever been to gym a day in his life?
say that a potential prospect was a big fan of Joe Biden. Say what?
Nothing.
Say that a potential prospect was a huge fan of Joe Biden, and they have a conversation with someone who is a huge fan of Donald Trump.
Right.
I would prefer that you could explain why Biden is better, rather than, or you don't have to say better. It doesn't have to be comparative. This is so tricky. This is
Why
a
you
long.
prefer Biden? Why they
think-
prefer?
No. As in, I'm not talking about general political. You could switch the roles. If the potential prospect was a fan of Trump, and they have a conversation with someone who's a fan of Biden, the idea is, as long as you don't shove,
Oh, did I hear bye?
a bunch of pro-Trump rhetoric down their throat, as you could say, "Oh, I believe this candidate is better." You can believe whatever you want to believe, but I believe this candidate is the best. As long as they can go about that respectfully.
You have to make up for it with,
You don't have to attack
Yeah.
or anything.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I also want
How
them to
about-
call out. Also, someone who is 100% knowledgeable in politics is willing to call out misinformation, misinformation or insincerity
60 pike push-ups?
when possible. This is long-winded. This is
Yeah, I was about to ask, like, what's the low percentage?
You want
the low percentage. I honestly that's to be
It's
determined.
definitely not zero. So what is like?
I don't know if I were to quantify, and this is a rough number. Rough number. Let's go. I don't know the number that pops into my head the most. 30%, but placeholder, not concrete. And then I'll put IDK yet. I don't know yet. I don't know. I don't know.
And this is definitely like the question I'm about to ask is like definitely a different topic for another
Sure.
podcast. I'm actually also curious about your political compass and where you land.
Oh, I'm not
Right.
informed enough to
Because you could take a test on it. I'm pretty sure.
okay.
Same as like the MBTI, but like that's
Yeah,
that's for another topic.
I have another one. How about religion?
Religion. Okay.
Hmm.
Okay, that's interesting. Religion. I haven't thought about that. Okay, let me ask you guys this question because I haven't pondered that question. Are there any religions you think are bad?
Whoa, that's such a vague word.
Bad as in
Oh,
for
let's say
the
not good. Actually, yes. All of them.
all of
Except
them?
for one. I feel like by default.
I feel like other religions they're not bad. It's just like
It's not bad people.
Or how about
like-
this?
the teaching sometimes. Obviously, like I don't vibe with because I'm a Christian, bro.
Wait, what's the word?
I wouldn't say they're bad people, no. But
Yeah, I'm about to say like
the whole
religion
idea,
is bad.
ideology is bad. That's
Okay.
that's all. I got.
So you're saying devoutness is bad? If you're a
Devoutness? What
devout
do you mean?
anything, is that good?
That's not.
No, I think we were saying the opposite. Like the people themselves are not bad. I think bad is just a bad.
Okay, all right. I'm just
Bad
trying.
is just a bad word to connect with religion.
Okay,
I'd say.
yeah, that,
because
okay, I
like it's
suppose
just
that's fair.
different. it's different perspectives and different like you know what I mean, different teachings.
Okay, yeah.
It's like, yeah, I don't know, because obviously like they're not like there's nothing wrong with having another religion. It's just like in my eyes, it's just kind of like they're different vision, different
Right,
perspective.
right. Well, I ask because the first thing that came to my mind is I don't condemn
Sorry, Enrico went on my mic.
any religion
It's my bad.
at this
Yeah,
moment.
I wouldn't say I'd go as far as like condemn them, but
Yeah, you know.
So,
you gotta
okay,
say,
okay,
"Love
religious
God, love thy
preferences.
neighbors, bro."
what I'm asking is like, how much does religion matter for your relationship? If that's not-
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
How much does religion matter?
Let's keep it. Yeah, let's make it. Let's keep it concrete. Yes or no? Does religion matter? Yes or no?
Okay, I will answer this concretely, but I must explain myself after this. I'm going to
sure.
say yes, it does matter, but it only matters to me if I am uneducated on the religion. So let me put it this way. I feel like, and I might articulate this wrong. Maybe I will, because I haven't encountered a situation like this yet. But let's say I will not gravitate towards, say, somebody who practices Islam or Judaism only because I haven't learned about how Islam or Judaism affects the teachings of those religions and how they integrate those practices into their lives. So maybe if I have a more refined, or not refined, more educated perspective on, say, Islam and Judaism, then it won't matter as much to me. Because I feel like the big three, right? I feel like, dude, I don't even know where I'm going with this. I don't even know where I'm going with this. I'll go a soft yes. A soft yes. A soft yes.
Okay.
Because then that's an opportunity to learn, I suppose. And anybody can contest me after this podcast, because even I don't know what I'm saying at this point. That's the first time I've pondered that question, so that's as good as of an answer I can get in this moment right now.
Fair.
What else do I have in my magic list of preferences?
Let's see. We can go like, you can just look at it like a whole 180, bro. You gonna be funny, bro?
What?
Ass or tits?
Oh, bro. Oh, dude.
Are you an ass guy or tits guy?
I don't know yet, actually. I don't know. To be determined. They both hold equal weight in my eyes.
Okay.
Well, that's your answer right there. They hold.
Yeah, but I
They
haven't
hold
really
equal
thought
weight.
about that too much. I gotta educate myself on certain.
Yeah.
All right, you know what? No, I have, at the end of my little notes here, I have a question for you, Sam.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. What was the Harvest event where they had a little couples panel? That was LDS, right?
LDS,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. So,
Love dating.
I'm going to ask the same question to them as I have to
Go ahead.
you, Sam.
It was Sam.
How often do you think about the bigger picture in your relationship? Your greater purpose?
Pretty often, actually.
3 hours?
Do you want me to?
I'm gonna hit
You want me
a 1 hour
to get in
limit and I'm
detail?
dipping.
Sure, yeah. I'm curious.
Like, why am I
I'll
there
say a little
for 3
bit.
hours?
You know, I
I
wish we
feel
could
like
hear the other side of the story, but whatever.
I feel like this a lot of it, like what you guys talking about. Oh, we all dating for fun, or is it like
membership for that?
like for real, like for marriage? And we're definitely both on the same boat.
Bring someone, I'm down.
That like you just like there's no really point just messing around at this point.
Okay.
And,
Where's the
and
wine
like
stand? In Portsmouth?
like you know, yeah, that's all I gotta say.
Okay.
But I feel like we definitely talk about our future pretty often, though,
Okay.
A bunch of old heads, I feel.
or the future pretty often. Yeah.
You know, this could be good material for my verses because I'm writing about
Facilities.
the title of this podcast is called The Game, which is one verse about the game of love and relationships and whatever. And then there's a second half of this song called the One,
Dude, I woke up
which is
today,
basically
and I went
about,
immediately
oh,
back
you
to
found the
sleep for
one,
2 hours.
what happens now type thing.
I was like, the weather is just.
But how do you know if she's truly the one?
Well, I don't know. But I just
'Cause
have
you
another.
gotta play a lot of games in order to find that one, but you never know if that one is the one you're
Yeah.
gaming for.
So let me ask you another question, Sam. In the song that I write right now, I dedicate a pretty small portion of the song to thinking about the future of your relationship. How big of well, I mean, obviously
Why
the
are you
future's
reading like
important,
words?
but how when you talk with your significant other, how so you talk about so you think about the future pretty often? Do you talk about the future pretty often?
I would say so. Yeah.
And what kind of things do you ponder?
Get him out. Get him out of here. Stop sharing.
Adult
That doesn't make
life,
sense. Oh,
marriage, stuff like that.
So, do you often think about whether you will persist until marriage?
Whether I will or not.
Yeah, with your current partner.
I mean, we're both at a goal that we're definitely gonna go, like in it for the long run.
Okay.
It's not a matter of like, oh, do I want to do this or not? It's more of like just navigating our way there. But like we're both definitely on the same page.
Mm.
If that makes sense.
Okay, so it's more of understanding what love is. Oh, voice crack. Wow. Understand. So your current relationship is more about understanding what love is rather than trying to secure a partner. So basically this relationship will basically teach you how to love. Is that right?
In a way, but I think a better wording is it's someone to grow with
Okay.
in every aspect, including love. Yes,
Someone
sure.
to
But
grow with.
yes. The answer is yes.
No, this is gonna be a deep dive, isn't it? I have a lot of questions for you because this verse,
okay.
I'm at writer's block right now. I feel like I've written superficial stuff for my songs as of late. Have you thought about? So you're saying you say it's more of a navigation of the psyche and someone to grow with, to start out, I suppose.
I gotta go to sleep.
Have you discussed whether what's the word here? If a more suitable partner for your needs, if you come across a more suitable partner for your needs, will your current partner understand?
That, well, I mean, the whole implication is that there shouldn't be another suitable partner.
Okay.
Because it's like, why would you, if you think there's another suitable partner, then why even like,
Okay.
I don't know, that's kind of crazy to think about. Like, who thinks like that?
No, I'm just putting everything on the table. I'm just trying to
So what do you think about that? I guess it depends for just in the general aspect how much you really like them. I guess.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Um. One.
This is all for your verse.
Well, sure, yeah. I mean, it is material, but it is also stuff to think about. Noted that it is indeed a crazy question. I wish we could get the other perspective on this, if they are even alive.
Hmm. I think her phone died.
Whatever. Okay. All right, Joel. Let me pass some questions to you. You budding lover. You budding
Budding?
So
lover.
what do you think? So what do you think about that? You have a girlfriend, but then you guys, like, how would you feel if your girlfriend was like, "Oh, I think this guy would be better suited for me, so I'm leaving you." Like, how would you feel?
I guess it just really depends on like.
Like, let's say you were in it deep with them, like, listen,
Yeah, I feel like if
you-
you
you're
were being
in
in
it
there
for a while.
for like a year or two, then it wouldn't really matter.
Nani?
If like, I don't know, because like let's say like, oh, we're in a relationship for like 2 years, but then she finds a guy, like what's it called? Who like, I don't know. I feel like that situation really wouldn't really happen, and it only would happen if she gets close with the guy. And I mean, I'm not against have like with my girlfriend having guy friends. It's just like I think you just
Like,
gotta
would you
respect
think that's like,
boundaries.
yeah.
Like
Like,
I
you
think.
think that would be crazy.
Sorry, what'd you say?
You think that'd be crazy, right? If they just like switched up like that.
That would be crazy, and that it just kind of shows like the relationship wasn't really strong to begin with. Because there always must be a reason why she like would leave like a relationship of 2 years to be with another guy. You know what I mean? Or like to find another partner. And so like, I feel like initially you gotta like definitely set boundaries, like to call to like you know to not let that happen, and like other situations similar to happen.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that's my take. Any more questions?
Okay. You're a budding lover, right? That's a
No.
weird thing to say.
I didn't go skydiving.
um. What do you? Oh, that was loud. All right, Joel. If you were to,
What if you dropped it?
if you were to be in a relationship, what would be the purpose of your relationship?
Yeah, that's the thing. I don't know.
Yeah, it's deep.
'Cause, like,
it's a deep question.
I feel like right now, personally, I don't think I'm ready for a relationship
Where we dropping?
yet.
Okay.
Lake. Let's
I
go.
Just not because like
Yo, why
I
we not
can't,
yet?
be in a relationship. It's just I think it's because I'm
You forgot to think about
right now. My
it.
priority is to focus on improvement and like improving myself.
Sure.
Squad roll now.
And I think it all honestly comes down to like priorities. I also have school and stuff. I feel like if I were to be in a relationship right now, then my priorities would be messed up, and I feel like it would definitely affect my future.
Okay.
But I feel like at the same time, if like a girl, let's say like right now approaches me and like she has like an interest, I would actually try. But at the same time, she has to also have similar goals to me.
True.
Fair
So
enough.
like I don't want to be in a relationship that kind of what is it called? That kind of takes not takes to like that kind of contradicts to my priorities, if that makes sense.
Okay.
Yeah.
So let's say like I meet a girl in the same university as me, and she's also wanted to graduate, stuff like that. Like that's perfect for me because we have the same priorities. We want to graduate, we want to get a good job. But let's say if this girl like, oh I don't want you to do more homework. I want you to spend time with me, stuff blah 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 blah.
Yo, I thought
And I
that
feel
first
like
semester
that's
was
not
hard.
healthy for me,
Fair enough.
and that doesn't really fit with my priorities.
True.
So I feel like I wouldn't date them. You know.
Yo, there was.
I mean, friends is fine, right? Yeah, I'll be friends with you, but like, if you're constantly like trying to, like, if you're like, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, like that, yeah. That's kind of my stance on dating right now. Right now, I'm not really looking, but if there's a girl that comes into my life that has the same priorities, and
Oh man, Jeremiah's.
instead of, dude, there's a word for it. There's like, instead of like, what is it called? Instead of nerfing me, she buffs me. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, sure.
She
man.
compliments you. She compliments you.
Yeah, he compliments
Yeah,
my
yeah,
goals, he compliments my priorities. Yeah. Instead of nerfing me. You know what I mean? Yeah.
What?
Hey, you know what? I'll take video game talk, man. I'll take that.
Like basically like Moira, you know, I don't want her to like, you know, do damage. I want her to heal. I want her to
It's like a
heal me.
nano boost.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Like I really had to put it in a gamer terms. You
Hey,
know?
fair.
Like,
Hey,
I
you know what?
want a duo that has the same rank as me and wants to rank up with me instead of a duo who's gonna carry me or a duo who's gonna like, you know, that
Joel?
doesn't has to. You know what? I need someone who will pick up their own weight and also compliment me. You know what I mean?
Fair enough.
Joel wants nano boost. That's what he wants.
Yeah.
For real, bro.
Okay. All right.
I feel like I feel like yeah.
Same rank. What?
Any girls out there, hit my number. My number is I'll let you know. Just contact me. I have my YouTube channel is Curitico.
Wait, really?
My Instagram sub Joel. I don't really use it, but you can just search me up on Instagram.
Okay.
Tell him to pull up to the gym.
Okay. So now because based on Joel's testimony, I now have a new question for you, Sam. I saw a little short film about relationships and love and whatever, right?
Why'd you got so many Goku?
And the big idea is to love irrationally.
That's the makerspace.
So, Joel believes that he's not in a relationship right now because it will mess up his priorities and or time management. So let me ask you, do you sometimes worry about your priorities and or your time management based on how much time you spend with your partner?
Did that?
Do you ever think, oh man, I could...
Oh yeah, that's many dangerous questions, bro.
Huh?
Like the SATs, bro. In this passage.
Wow.
Next question.
Next
I
question?
don't know. I don't know.
Bro.
Maybe a ton of time actually. But I feel like I can still get it. But I feel like I still get everything done. You know.
Okay.
I think it's just more planning you have to do.
Oh, I
Be
saw a
honest.
bagel.
Okay.
It's like,
More like planning ahead of time.
pause.
That makes sense. So like you just kind of.
Wow.
But I mean, sometimes maybe there are things you definitely gotta sacrifice though.
Yep.
But it's just all about balance.
All about balance.
I mean,
I feel like I heard that in one of the harvest sermons or something. I don't know.
yeah. Who said that? For who?
Interesting. Yeah. That's life.
So Enrico, let's say you were in a relationship, but then they left you, and they told you that they found another guy, and that they thought that they're just more compatible. Like, how would you feel about that? Would you be okay?
Well, if that was the purpose of our relationship,
There's no way you missed that.
and you know, maybe it could be, maybe I'll change my mind irrationally down the line and say, you know what, maybe this is the objective, and I'll change my habits or
That's
something.
my butt, hey.
But if it's the purpose, well, here's the thing. I feel like if the partner disapproves, that's cheating. If the partner approves, it's more of if you love them, let them go type thing.
Let me go.
It's only based on what
No, Goofy, anyway, just put it
what they have intended for the relationship to be.
Who's that?
It's not. I would understand if something like that happened, and I'd be, you know what? I'd be totally. It's not my relationship dynamic that I look for right now. I'm not condemning it. I'm just saying it's not my preference for a relationship. But if someone did that, I would hope that they had laid out those intentions beforehand, before they decided to break apart and then they go spend their life with another person. As long as they have intended that, I'm okay with that.
Those are
If that makes sense.
I'm in love with you.
Tom,
There we go. I have another
Okay.
question.
yes,
Do you believe in soulmates?
soulmates.
Huh?
Can you define a soulmate for me? I know it's just people who just connect with you on, I don't know, deeper
Kinda
levels
like-
or something.
The person
What the freak is this?
You were meant to
that
be with.
you're meant to be with.
This looks like a back
Do you
door
believe in it
back.
or not? Like, you think someone was born to be with you?
Okay, fine.
Like, you guys connected from the soul. Soulmates. Believe there's someone out there?
Like
I'm gonna answer this one like
whoa, your hair is so
I do
voluminous.
math and numbers. I'm gonna answer this in a very logical way.
INFJ. Oh, no, you're an ITJ. INTJ or an FJ? Forgot. I forgot.
Okay, here's the term.
Wait, why does Richie look so fine in that photo?
Statistically
Wait,
speaking,
hold on.
I do feel like
This could be an album cover, Loki.
there is someone who has endured. Statistically speaking, right? There are 8 billion people in this world.
Yeah.
But you're only like half of them, right?
Yeah. Yeah, okay, yeah, fair enough.
And then how many of them
But
are
who
yours?
knows? I'm just saying, everything I listed here is the best possible scenario for my current condition. I'm not ruling out anything. I'm just saying these are my preferences. This is the best possible scenario. So again, 8 billion people in this world. I feel like someone or few people have endured the same. Okay, it's either this. Either they have endured the same circumstances as I have, and they are willing to empathize with me based on those circumstances. Or their empathy / attraction to me is so strong that they can't imagine themselves with any other person besides me. Regardless of the criteria that I listed here, if their attraction is so strong that they can't imagine themselves with anybody else, statistically speaking, I feel like those two types of people in the world exist. So I'm going to say yes, based purely on statistics instead of intuition. Likelihood, probability, etc., etc.
Dang.
Yeah, I answered that from a statistical standpoint instead of an intuitive
Yo,
standpoint.
wait, go back one.
Which is the only way I feel is appropriate to address it, because I feel like I shouldn't address everything in absolutes all the time.
And then
Absolutes based on proof,
high noon in the
rather.
background.
I
Yeah,
should
blur that out.
state absolutes based on proof.
Hi, Rico.
Yeah.
Currently, do you have a crush on someone? Like, be honest. Like, it kind of yeah. Like, you do have a crush on someone.
I'm gonna tread carefully with this question.
It's a yes or no.
Do you have
If it's
any
like
feeling?
even if it's a 1% feeling, it's still a yes.
A 1% feeling. Then yes.
Okay, 50%.
I will just leave it at that.
You have a crush on someone.
I already.
Someone you think that is like that you would date.
You've already laid out the 1%. That's all I'm gonna say here.
All right, chat. Enrico has a crush on someone. We gotta find out who it is.
What else? There's a lot of stuff we could talk about. And you know what? I did have the idea of doing a little couple series where I just try to question a bunch of stuff with a bunch of couples. The Tulung podcast couples series. We could start. Yeah.
Enrico, the real question is,
Yeah.
when
You
is
start
your
with
next,
Nolan. Nolan's girlfriend.
I'm
when
sorry?
is your next what's it called? Excuse me. The dating show.
The next dating show? Is
The
that
dating
are
show?
still do people still persist on that? Because I don't believe in the product anymore. I'm long past that. It's just I did go through the process. Yes. However, Sam did most of the hard work for me. I will admit. He went on Omegle and got a bunch of people on that. So
Oh, Omego's not.
I know it doesn't exist
Doesn't
anymore,
exist
but
anymore.
still, I
Yep.
did not believe in the methods that I wanted to take.
What is this?
So Sam did it for me instead. But it just goes to show that I didn't believe much in the product to begin with, and I'd rather absolve myself of those responsibilities and give it to someone else.
So it's
Basically.
okay as long as someone else does it for you.
Say what?
So it's okay as long as someone else does the bad stuff for you.
The bad stuff?
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Well, someone can start their own. I don't want to be a part of it.
Oh, really?
It's okay as long as I don't get involved in it because I don't believe in the product. Or the program. Let's call it a program instead of the product. The e-dating program.
It'd be funny if we did the button.
It looks like there
Oh,
should
the
be
button.
some,
I
like,
can't
extra,
watch
like,
those
remote
videos, dude. The button is crazy. I get when I
The
watch
button,
those
but
videos.
you are the button. You're
Huh?
the one who's like doing the quips.
Me?
Yeah,
Oh,
you're,
they'd
you're the
roast
button.
me, dude. I'd feel terrible. I'd feel
I
terrible.
saw a video Discord the button
Discord the button
where like
is
the
crazy.
guy like basically like before you like all the people like signed a form or like the Google form thing about their interests and stuff like that, and then randomly you just like unmute and be like, did you know that? No, 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 no. And then you just be the button.
Yeah, I'd be the host, but I mean, it'd be funny, sure. If someone was willing to do all the bidding for me, do all the crazy work to recruit guests and people, and if they want me to be a host, I will not force myself into that situation. I would say, hey, can I be a host? I think I'd be a really good host. I've done it before. I can do it again. I don't think I would do that because I just want to distance myself away from that as much as possible. Only if the person organizing it reaches out to me to be a host or whatever, then sure. But, you know, all ire should go to the event planners and whatever. I honestly can't do one of those anymore. Unless somebody wants to organize it for me and then I'll be the host. But I can't organize one of those. I just don't believe in that method of
Yo, you almost broke Jordan's arms on
connection. Right now, at least. So no e-dating for me. Can't e-date. Can't do that.
Would
Sorry.
you know? That's actually an interesting topic. If you guys want to dive further into that, would you do long distance, Enrico, or like at least online dating,
Nah, I don't.
What if they were like,
like Discord
Mass.
dating?
What if they're what? What'd you say, Sam?
What if they're like in
Oh,
mass?
you got, like,
In
a man
mass?
flying out.
Like long distance, but they're close enough for you to visit. Like what's like you know?
I suppose within. Nah.
So like, you would have to be like at least a distance. Like, would you start dating online or no?
I don't think so.
See-
Not for me personally.
No. So
All right,
you would have to
hold
be-
on. It's unlikely. It's highly unlikely that I will start that way, I feel like. But I can only speak based on my biased experience. Maybe somebody observing me would have better input. But
This is D1 snooping.
it's just
like
no.
you meet a girl online and then you find out she lives in New Hampshire.
I'd be like, oh, cool.
And like, would you start dating after? Would you start dating like even before meeting her in person, or do you have to meet in person first?
No, you gotta. What's the song lyric I say?
No, don't put this here.
I start just pure. Yeah, until I meet them, until I get to know them, and meet them, and whatever. Yeah.
How long until you would ask them out?
If I were to date online, or just in any situation in
Or
general.
just like in general. Like how long do you think you would
Are you okay, Joel? Did you cut yourself?
I hit my nuts. It dropped the butterfly knife on my nuts.
How long would I wait to ask someone out?
This is in general, right?
I can't quantify time.
Mhm.
It's more feeling.
Like what? How long is too soon? Like you think a week is too soon, right?
If you can get all the information you need in a week to learn about that person,
But you just
Here's the question. Here's the question. Do you guys have to be friends first before you date?
that's my take. That's my take. That's my take. I actually made a whole song about that. Actually,
So yes or no?
yes or no? What?
Like, do you guys have to be friends before you date?
I
yes or
believe
no?
so. I believe so. Let me pull up the song lyrics. Actually,
So, how do you define what a friend is? How do you
What kind of
how do
question?
you start being friends? What is the turning point of you being from
Watch, I'm taking notes.
strangers to friendship? You know what I mean? Like, what's like the what's?
Are we really
Let's say yeah, you guys date after a week. When did you guys become friends? Or were you guys ever friends in the first place? How do you define a friend?
it's an
This is
abstract
all
question.
This is food for thought.
I understand. It's an abstract question. That would take an hour to answer, I feel like. Because then we're going to go into a lot of technicalities. But a friend? I feel like I could pull up a dictionary definition, and that would be good enough. Let me... What is the dictionary definition of a friend?
Absolutely.
A person whom one knows...
Oh, that's a.
Excuse me.
Yeah,
A bond of mutual affection. Typically exclusive. Okay. What is the true meaning
Exclusive
of
of sexual or family. So like it's
Mutual.
not sexual or familial.
Okay. A friend. So you're asking when is the borderline between a platonic versus a romantic relationship? When
I think it's the step before.
Well, yeah.
What defines from a stranger to a platonic,
Okay.
and then from a platonic to a relationship. Because what Sam asked, like, oh, how long until you start dating, right? Like, let's say you just met them,
Oh no.
but like,
Oh no.
I think you gotta answer like, oh, would you guys start being friends first and then dating? And then how do you define a friendship? You know what I mean? It's like kind of like,
Well, I'm gonna stop saying statistically speaking. I feel like, and again, I will answer this from a logical perspective because that's all I know right now.
What was this video for?
I feel like I gotta pull up Microsoft Paint again. I feel like it's a meter. Let's go to the top right. Why not?
Another meter.
Another meter. I feel like here's the meter, right?
Whoa. Whoa. Oh, for real.
Yeah, I am just thinking of this on the spot. So
This gives me vertigo, I ain't gonna lie. But maybe
so we go from stranger
oh, Byron should have skated between
to friend
Oh, really?
to good friend to
Also,
lover
it's a spectrum.
to no, it's not a spectrum, it's a meter.
Killed it.
Lifelong
Meter.
Those thoughts
partner.
were so fire.
There's a quote that I believe in from, I think it's a monk. His name is Thich Nhat Hanh, and he claims and I quote, "Understanding is love's other name." It was a question actually Hanna asked in her Discord server. Let me pull that up real quick. It was a question she asked in her Discord server.
Is love's other name.
Understanding is love. Tell me.
Kick.
Tell me.
You slump.
I feel like when you spend time with a person long enough and get to know them, you'll start to like them, no matter who it is. Do you think there's some truth to that, or is it more complicated than that? And then I responded, Thich Nhat Hanh believed that understanding is love's other name. Simply put,
'Cause they only
I agree.
So I got like no choice. But to love.
So I feel like understanding. This is the understanding meter, right?
3-hour lecture.
The under. I'm writing all this with a mouse. If it's, I apologize for chicken scratch.
I was super slippery.
Understanding meter. This is the understanding meter. I feel like once you have to collect information basically to determine where you want to go. Now this could branch off into
No, like
best friend.
I practice this.
Best friend.
Maybe.
So I feel like it's just about collecting information. Info collected. Now, that point at which I don't know. Info collected. There's got to be some model on the internet that will explain this better than I do. But it's just all about collecting information.
I need context behind this.
Are you chuckling, man? No, I'd chuckle at myself too. This is just the only way I can explain this. You know what I'm saying, though? It's just all about collecting information.
Heart in front of my finger for the last pick.
Yeah.
Yeah, just put like a heart over that.
The more you understand someone.
Interesting.
Yeah,
I think
put a little heart.
I don't necessarily disagree with this.
Okay.
I feel like I have
All
a
these
different
things I got
perspective.
Okay.
I don't know if I actually have that feeling though.
So like,
'Cause you
So,
say
like-
you think it's like
wait, so you're basically saying you can't
Understanding-
be a lifelong partner without being a lover first? Is that what you're saying? Oh wait, no, you put the best friend. Okay, never mind.
No. This is just a branch. This is a branch. And yes,
That's a whole lot.
I do believe this. I do believe this.
So
It's
you're
like-
saying two best friends can't be lifelong partners unless they were in love.
Yes.
Is that what you're saying? Interesting take.
It definitely. I don't know. It's just that people don't talk about this, or maybe I'm just in the wrong circles. I don't know.
Nah.
This is just my mental model.
I don't think it's good to look at it as a meter though. I feel like that's very.
it's I think you have definitely like a different way of thinking about relationships. You think of it as like understanding and like info collected. Some people think of it as like time, which I guess it is also understanding and info collecting. But then like I feel like there's a third kind of like I'll put this level of like. I feel like people like definitely fall in love like really fast, even though like they don't have a lot of info, right? Or like I guess knowledge of the person. And I think it's just because of
Okay, I'll put this as my preferred path.
I don't know. I don't know how to like describe it.
This is the path I would take, rather. I don't know if it's good or bad. I don't. My preferred path.
Yeah, cause this is weird because you're kind of how do I put it? You're kind of quantitizing.
I understand. It's just this is the only way I could articulate what I think. And this is also the first time I've presented something like this in this way. So, definitely prone to revision. But this is just what I believe right now. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I was nervous upon piloting this episode because a lot of this stuff I just straight up haven't talked about before. But maybe that's the purpose of the podcast. Into the
it's just interesting how people see love.
Yeah. So this is my preferred path. It's sequential. You know, anybody who views this is more than welcome to question me. This at this point, making the model is intuition, but the concept itself is logic. You know what I'm saying? As in, I make this, and I'm like, I don't know if I can defend this in the future. It's just what I feel in this moment, what I think about right now. This is what I feel like. This is intuitive, but the concept of a meter is logic and concrete. You know what I'm saying? As in, this is what I could think of in the moment. But what I could think of in the moment is a logical path to a romantic relationship. So, yeah.
Oh, interesting.
I don't know, man.
I don't know.
I can only input so much because I haven't been in a relationship yet. You know what I'm saying? This is all theory right now.
Your values could change after a relationship.
Yeah, this is all theory. Who knows what could happen in the future? Really? Who knows what could happen in the future? Yeah. The 48 laws of power, law 29 and 35. I'll just yeah.
What are those?
Law 29 is master the art of timing. No. Law 35 is master the art of timing. Law 29 is plan all the way to the end. Yeah. Yeah.
Interesting.
So, you sound exhausted. You sound...
Well, it's 12:30. This is like way past our bedtime.
Yeah, true. Yeah, we started at your bedtime. So this is probably... What time you gotta wake up?
I don't know our bedtime, but since I work in the morning, like at 5 a.m., 6 a.m.
Yeah, that's gonna hurt.
I'm about to get like 4 hours of sleep.
Yeah.
It's all good though.
Okay, well I appreciate that.
It's definitely an interesting topic, bro.
Well, I'm glad somebody got something out of this. I got something out of this. I know what's polarizing. I know what's conflicting for some people. I acknowledge that the way I think, some parts of the way I think, most people probably don't share. But I'm curious. I don't mean harm by asking these questions. I'm just curious. And I still got a ways to go on defining what I want. And that's that.
That's true. You know, since I finished Atomic Habits today, right? At the end,
Yeah.
the section about what's it called? Reflecting. Now how it helps with like, you know, your thoughts and stuff. You know, this is definitely a reflecting type of day. Type of podcast.
Yeah. Yeah. Definitely exploring important relationship dynamics. So, I think that's let me just stop streaming here and see how long we've done so far. We've done almost 2.5 hours. 2.5 hours. Yep. Originally scheduled for 6 p.m., but had to push to 10 or so. But it worked out in the end.
For 5 hours, bro.
Yeah.
Alright, Rico. To end it off,
Yes.
personally, how much Riz do you think you have on a scale of 1 to 10?
1
10
to
being you're like
10?
the Rizzler, 0 being you have no Riz.
Man. See, I'm gonna answer this like I'm in character, right? Because that's a weird question. Man, I'm a solid. Let's go with generous. 5.
Okay.
Okay.
No,
Rizzler?
I don't really know how to answer that question. I don't know. It's a
Well,
5 is a soft. It's a placeholder.
Riz is short for charisma, so
I don't want it to be the end all be all like astrology, where that defines everything. Yeah. I don't
Here we
know.
go.
It's nuanced.
I like that. It's humble.
Okay. All right. That's 2.5 hours. Do you guys have any plugs, socials you want to plug or whatever? If
If any girls want to date me and you all have the same goals as me, definitely hit me up. My Discord is Joel Superstar. Wait, what is my Discord? Joel Superstar. I'm on Discord. What else? I'm on Discord. My socials, Subjoel with 3 L's at the end.
I did anyways. That's Aaron Joe on the back.
I have a Snapchat. I forgot the thing.
Or is that George? I can't tell.
Yeah, if any girl's interested, y'all have the same goals as me, hit me up. We can study together or something.
Okay. At the D. Yeah.
At the D.
Next semester.
Yeah. Next
Spring
semester.
2024 master.
Go Herons.
Go heroines.
Go heroines.
It's a heron. It's a
yeah,
heroine.
basically it.
It's herons.
Herons. Like the bird.
But you were selling it for what? 50?
Sam, any socials?
Yeah. Anything you
Oh
want to plug?
no.
Nah.
Oh, Snapchat. Snappy. Samuel.
Not the LinkedIn that you keep messaging me. with the
LinkedIn.
flippin'
Samuel Napitupulu.
The autocorrect messages, like a dingus.
Facebook. Samuel Napitupulu.
Okay, plug the Facebook. Okay.
I need to make a LinkedIn. I'm on LinkedIn soon.
You will.
Email.
eventually.
snappy135@gmail.com. Send me an email.
Okay.
Full email sfn1006@unh.edu. If you wanna. And yeah.
You say SFN 1006 at usnh.edu.
Sam Fredrickson.
Yep.
Okay.
If,
Sorry,
If you wanna
I just
message me.
dropped my name. I'm sorry.
That's not my middle name.
I thought it was Freddie.
What else I got?
You know, we got screwed over
Venmo.
by having 3 letters added to our middle names.
Yeah, screw that, bro.
I don't know where
Wait, am I?
that name came from.
Email?
Anything else, gentlemen?
You go to your socials. Are you the final question is, are you looking for a relationship right now or no?
Not quite. No, I don't think so. Not right now. At
All right,
least.
girls, his DMs are closed. Sorry, you cannot.
I'm not saying
hit
they're
up.
closed. I'm just saying I'm not. You can.
Okay, they're open. Everyone
yeah,
hit 'em up.
yeah, sure,
These
yeah,
other
they're
guys,
open.
well,
You can
because
you can
look at
DM me
the guys,
platonic.
open.
Yeah. All right. Yeah.
Add him on Discord. Add him on PlayStation. Add him. Don't hit him up if you're tall. Don't hit him up if you're short.
Don't hit them up if you're too short either.
Oh man. All right. You guys are right. You guys are the best. To be continued.
I'll be a wingman.
I will
Heavyweight
continue
man.
making these for as long as I live and as long as I get to talk to people. But
Yo, we gotta do it.
that is number 46. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.
Without pasta